Our Finding Purchase campaign, episode 35. Can't believe we're hitting 35.
Holy moly.
I didn't realize we didn't have the intro thing going. I didn't get to say truck nuts.
You can say it right now. That's why I called your name.
I was like, okay, we got a few minutes. I'll cue it up in the old noggin.
Funny.
So in this campaign, we're running through the keys from the Golden Vault adventure, high stake heists, but we've got it set in the world of Taldore by Critical Role. All the players are playing agents of the Clasp. If you want to check out our past episodes, if you're just finding us for the first time, they're all up on YouTube. So hopefully you'll be entertained enough tonight to want to know where all this comes from and whatnot, and go watch some of our previous episodes. We're also working on a off-week adventure to do some Candela Obscura campaigns coming up, as well as planning for our second campaign, as this one is nearing a close. So stay tuned for news about that. Otherwise, when last we left our heroes, they're traveling on an interplanar train, traveling from through various planes of the multiverse, headed to Mechanus, and our Clasp agents have found themselves on this train as a mysterious entity known as the Stranger sent a rogue Modron to find them and insist that the Stranger has information they must obtain from him before he reaches Mechanus, where he is to be tried for his various crimes. In traveling onto this, aboarding this train, at the back end of the train, they have made their way through several train cars, each with a very unique, what would you say?
Theme?
Theme, yeah. Each with a unique theme. There was an aquarium car and
aesthetic.
I might call it encounter, almost.
Right.
Planetarium car.
Yes, a bunch of math Modrons teaching math lessons. And
got to do a whodunit?
They got to do
my brain.
They got to do solve a murder mystery with a illithid detective, and now they have finally made their way to the jail car. And in doing so, I believe it was it Kid or Ashrina who picked the lock?
It was me. It
wasn't me. I'm not that kind of thief.
Ashrina picked the lock of the car and tried to sneak in. And in this car, this car has two iron balconies that protrude from the side walls of the car. There are stairwells that connect these balconies to the lower level. Lining the walls on both levels are cell doors made of riveted iron, each one fitted with a large gear-shaped keyhole. Pale light shines through paper-thin gaps around these doors, but the keyholes seem solid. A stocky angel with cerulean skin and a pointed helmet leans against the railing of one of the balconies, with a radiant flanged mace at its hip, and its wings made of fire folded behind it. As Atrina steps into the car, the angel turns, noticing her, and unfurls his wings, and they glow bright, and he says, "Speak your business, trespassers, and speak it truthfully."
Garrick looks at everyone else just for a second, like waiting to see if anybody is going to like hesitate or like stop him from stepping forward. He's basically taking this as point unless somebody has other ideas. He waits and he nods and he takes a couple of seconds and he steps forward, and I look at Sliver like,
should I?
no,
I can.
They
okay.
want us to be truthful, and if these people can tell we're not being truthful. So, yeah, you wanted the truth. We're here to retrieve a
Information.
prisoner.
We just want to talk to him.
Yeah,
Retrieve a prisoner?
We just want to talk to him.
that's
Just
what we were-
passing
yeah.
through.
Are we even supposed to be getting him? I thought we were just talking to him.
We just want to talk to him. Retrieve is not the right verb.
Yeah. I think
Thought
he
we-
can stay here.
I can. Dan misremembers. I thought we were supposed to be getting him off the train.
I could misremember. I don't know.
He has information we need. Is why we're
Okay.
here. That's the information we
Okay,
got
then I
from
did
the
misunderstand.
monodrone.
All right, then I would not have said that.
All of us are like, we don't want him. We don't want him. We just want to talk.
So yeah, we're here to speak to one of your prisoners. Apparently, there's information he has that is very pertinent.
Smite or no smiting.
These prisoners are all bound for Mechanus for their crimes against the law.
And
Yeah,
that's
that's fine.
We don't want to divert. That's why we came to here instead of trying to get it to go somewhere else. We just want to talk to him.
I can give you collateral?
We're heroes.
Look at my livery. You know I'm not in the business of lying, especially to one the likes of you.
I could play you a song.
We helped solve the murder
That's true too.
that happened on your train.
There's a really bad priest right here that
Well,
was not a priest. He was a demon. We threw him out the window.
Does anyone else smell eggs?
what?
Are you having a stroke?
No, that'd be toast.
Oh.
I thought the same thing as I'm like, wait, no, that's the wrong breakfast food. Eggs? Like sulfur?
Must be leftover from when we were in the latrine.
Ew.
Oh boy.
No answer. Well,
Look, you asked us to be truthful. We are being truthful. We are here to speak to one of your prisoners about information that they have that is pertinent. That is why we are here. We literally have no other reason to. We want to be on this train, believe me.
And this one was locked and we didn't have the key, so we had to break in.
And that's true too.
All the others weren't locked. We were able to walk through.
Right. This was not meant for you to be here, which is why I am confronting you, as is my job as the jailer.
Mhm.
You should put like a sign on it that says employees only. I just thought like,
Do
I
you
don't know.
get dental?
many of the cars were kind of a puzzle for us, so we thought maybe the lock was another one that we had to solve. Everybody's asked us to solve problems as we walk through.
You make it a habit of picking locks?
Yes,
I do not.
I do.
He kind of glares at you, but he appreciates you're telling the truth at the same time. So he's kind of having mixed emotions about your answer because he doesn't like the fact that you pick locks all the time, but he does appreciate that you're not lying about it.
What is that? Chaotic lawful?
Right?
Can I tell if he's viewing us favorably right now?
Make an insight check.
Thank you, I shall. That's a 20.
He is viewing you slightly disfavorably because you have entered a place you're not supposed to be, and he's, tasked with keeping people out and more importantly, keeping prisoners in.
Right.
And you are armed, and you are, obviously adventurer types. There's no hiding what you look like. Nobody's disguised in any way. So therefore, he does see you for what you all are.
I mean, he was going to do that anyway, but to be fair, we were trying to be sneaky, so.
No. Go
Were
ahead.
we ever told that the stranger was specifically a prisoner? Just that he was in the jail? Are you the stranger?
No, my name is Omid.
Omid. Okay.
Definitely.
Do you know who the stranger is?
Yes.
Oh,
Well, I don't know who the stranger actually is. I know which one of these prisoners calls themselves that name.
May we
Oh.
talk to him? May one of us talk to him?
Look, I know you don't trust us right now, but let's look at this practically. If this man goes to Mechanus and is tried for his crimes and is found guilty and is put to death, any information that he has dies with him. We need to get that information from him before that happens.
But what if the information he has is harmful?
Then it's best to be in the ears and brain of somebody like us than somebody who could use it for ill, don't you think?
Someone like us? How do I know you're not going to use that information for ill? She picks locks for a living.
Correct.
Well, hey now. What if I told you that I was the champion of the abused and mistreated? I save women and children, and sometimes men if they're, okay,
Let me
from
ask you
their
a question.
abusers.
If you had the situation where you had to get inside a building to retrieve an important artifact or save people and the door is locked, wouldn't you feel obligated to try to pick it to get it open to retrieve those people or that artifact? That's basically what we do. We don't go randomly searching houses for plunder. We have a expressed purpose to better the world and protect the world we're from, and sometimes that requires us to get a little in the mud.
Ashrina just starts coughing.
Yeah, we
We
used to be
definitely
real
do not-
dickheads, but we're trying to better ourselves. We're what's the word? What's the word, Garrick? Where you're trying to bring your we're good people. We're good now. Yeah, now. Look in here. Can you see inside of my soul? I mean, no. Look at Garrick.
I have a
first.
question, actually.
Look at
Does
Garrick
Bless
first.
have any sort of person visible traits when it's on a person?
Does what have that?
Bless, the spell bless? Does a person shimmer with
Oh, that's a good question.
I
I've
don't
never
know
heard
that
that.
there's any outward visual effect of it
Damn.
per se, specifically. I mean, for flavor, maybe, if it's cast in a certain way, someone might say that it does, but it doesn't have an inherent.
If it was cast from a big special god mountain?
Then this whole place would.
That's true. You are currently under the effect of a bless from the.
We
from
are at
Mount
ground
Celestial.
zero of Bless, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
I just do one of these. Look at we're in the special god land. I already forgot what it's called.
Celestial.
And I am blessed. That means I'm good.
As am I.
But your friends lack the same aura.
They're neutral. They're weird neutral people.
We don't need to come in. Just one of us.
Or me and Sparkle Boy over here.
I am not a vampire.
And while you let Garrick talk to the or Ashrina talk to your prisoner, can I talk to you? I got something a repenting thing that I'd like to talk to you about.
You need to repent.
Well,
Doesn't everybody?
Yeah, that's my whole push forward. We haven't done anything to good people. I mean, it's been a long time. I used to, but now I only do bad things to bad people who start it. So that's what I need to talk to you about.
Are vigilantes chaotic good?
It certainly could be.
My
They
line
could also be
of work,
lawful
not
neutral.
My
More of an
alignment is not
anti-hero.
good.
More of an anti-hero kind of thing.
I know it's not good. You didn't get blessed.
Right.
I'm new here. They seem all right.
He eats rocks. That's why he didn't get blessed.
I don't eat the rocks. I eat mushrooms.
I'm perfectly happy to stand out here. I know who I am.
That's right, Captain.
Given that everybody is being 100% truthful, I need everyone to make a persuasion check.
With advantage?
From what?
Being a sparkly, blessed, good person?
30, please.
Bump that,
A
right?
30?
Yes, sir.
14.
27 from me.
Jesus.
Do I get bless on guilt checks?
26. No, saving throws and attacks only.
Oh, 3.
I said
We
one
need-
thing, but it was extremely persuasive.
Yeah, perfectly balanced as all.
Yeah, you
group
said
skill
you'll
checks
stay
should be.
outside.
Kid says I vouch.
I promise I'll stay outside, and he really believes me.
Well, given the truthfulness of it, he doesn't take his eye off of Shrina and her potential sticky fingers. But
I'll
he will
hand him
allow
the
you
magic
all-
wand of missiles if he wants to hold it for collateral.
He will allow you all in to the car.
I will take my rapier off of my waist, and I will put it into my bag of holding.
Okay.
Oh yeah, would that make you feel better? I'll also take mine off and put it in the purse of holding.
I prefer to keep mine on, but I'll let you know I've never used it. Really, it's just
That's
He's-
true. It's a
Something I
decoration more than anything.
Yeah, he's still not lying.
I just got it. I'm kind of.
He only has it for
Maybe
the
I'll
vibe.
use
It's fine.
It's
He only
cool.
carries-
It looks
Anyway.
really dashing. It looks dashing with his cape. Is
Correct.
sort
I'm
of
just gonna
the
walk
thing.
into this room then. Oh, can
Yep,
you show
same.
us who the stranger is?
I don't know, like Billy Joel.
He points up to upstairs, the second level of this car. At
can't get through the
one
door.
of the doors.
Me neither.
You
Right
gotta
now.
open it.
Only good people.
Who
can
else
get
is in
through.
here?
There are a few other prisoners.
Before we go up, can you tell us why he's here, the stranger?
No, I cannot.
Oh,
Maybe he can.
okay.
Fair enough.
Kid, we said we'd stay down here and shut up.
I didn't say I'd shut up. I said
Oh,
I'd
that's
stay
true.
out if you wanted me to.
You're gonna heckle him through the door.
I never promised to shut up.
I mean,
He does not. You are allowed in. He is not.
Right.
asked
He
if
hasn't
you
told me I can't be in here, so
Yeah.
he said come
We
in,
should
so
just-
here I am.
we should
We're
just
just
all
gonna-
go upstairs.
We're just
And I'm just
mosey on
gonna-
upstairs. Thank you for your help, and yep, thank you.
Ashrina just skitters upstairs. This is the closest to jail she's ever been. Actually, that's a lie. I've been in jail.
That's
Never mind.
untrue.
I point to both staircases.
Twice. We've been in several jails.
Yeah.
Are we still under the hour? I think it's an hour for Rary's telepathic bond.
Yes.
Okay.
I wouldn't use it. I just think really hard. The Illithid could hear us. Maybe he can hear us.
Omid, I say in my head, Omid, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yes. You hear in your head.
See?
Cool. Let's just talk in our heads from now on. Now everybody's in on the conversation.
Most often, your kind doesn't have this capability. I'm quite intrigued.
Well, it's magic. No
For
big
you,
whoop.
yes.
Yes, for me it's just magic.
For me, it's innate.
Oh, sick. How do you get that?
You have to be blessed by the gods.
Hey, we are.
Technically.
You have to be fully blessed by the gods.
How do you get that?
I think
You
you have
Stop
to have
threatening
wings.
to kill them.
I would
That's
never.
probably a good step one.
You've threatened to kill a god.
Not in
She's threatened to kill
seriousness.
multiple.
Oh.
Not
She's
in seriousness.
mad that they're all-
Which gods?
She's mad that their previous friend, who was a cleric of the Dawnfather, chose not to come back, so she blames the Dawnfather, and she wanted to go to Mount Celestia and fight him. And
Technically, I'm mad at his stupid husband. Not the god's husband,
Not the
but
god's
my
husband,
friend's
correct.
husband.
You
then
do
I think it's a
realize
grieving process.
you
Yeah.
do realize if you were to go to Mount Olympia and challenge the Dawnfather, or Celestia, and challenge the Dawnfather, you would lose.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's
I'll take some of that action.
Are you familiar with the stages of grief? I think anger is where I'm at right now.
Be careful. Anger
Yeah.
can make you do things that aren't good.
No, Dan.
No, I'm so glad that didn't go where I thought it was going to go.
I saw it on your face.
Yeah, I get it.
Keep your Yoda to yourself.
Do you think I could beat him in a thumb wrestling contest? Maybe that'll, or like arm wrestling.
Thumbs are bigger than you.
Well,
Yeah.
a god of honor would, like
Maybe
shrink
he-
himself down.
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
Well,
first you would have to earn the worthiness to be in his presence.
That's fair.
yeah.
Well, anyway, thanks for not killing us. I'm gonna go talk to this guy.
Which side of the car is this guy on?
He pointed to which door.
Oh, he did? Okay, that's good. Then let's go. Let's go.
Do, 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 do.
You guys need me to come, or can I talk to Omid?
I mean, if you want to stay down here, but
Don't really want to, but
Honestly, Sliver, I think now would be a really good time for you to remind us how competent we are and how successful we're going to be. And like, I could really use a little bit of a pep talk, if you know what I mean.
yeah. Are you the one who's doing the talking? 'Cause
Probably.
that might not be smart.
Hopefully, the stranger's the one who's doing the
That's
talking.
true.
So we should.
Okay.
He's literally asked us to be here. Hopefully, we will not
Yeah.
have to We just should probably go and talk to him before we all go to Mechanus. It's not
Okay,
where we
Omid.
want to be.
Talk to you later, Omid. Thanks, dude.
I do not want to go to Mechanus. You hear a kid saying as he sort of trumps up the stairs.
Hey, do we have a plan? Yeah, I don't think. Probably give you a headache at the very least.
All right, up we go.
All right, up we go.
I don't think the plane of the judges is a great place for me to hang out. I'm just good. We're
Probably
good.
not.
So you make your way upstairs, and you notice as you start to approach one of these doors that the door is equal in position to the wall of the car. And from the outside, you knew that these walls were straight. Yet, as you look into the small window in the door, you notice that there is a 10-foot by 10-foot space that shouldn't exist, where you see a human man leaned against the wall, sitting on a bench, shackled with glowing shackles to wrists and ankles.
Are we
Well-
assuming extra dimensional space here? Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's the ghoul from Fallout.
is that Sliver's dad?
Mr. Goggins?
And
I'm
as
gonna
you look closer, you notice that absolutely this is Roderick.
Ah!
I'm gonna slap.
Called it.
I'm gonna slap Garrick on the butt and give him inspiration. Here you go, bud.
First time in everything.
You can do
Thank
it.
you.
You got this.
So
I
those of
sigh
you that
and
have
kind of place my hand very near to my bag.
And he's sitting there real chilled out like that picture, huh?
yep.
Okay.
Ah.
Sir.
I'm glad you came with us, Sliver. Oh. You reached out for the buckle. The buckle has arrived.
Kind of tips his hat back, looks at you all. Buckle, huh?
Yes, yeah.
Well, Modrons aren't real good with the common tongue.
Yeah,
I
you're pretty
suppose
good.
that
Are you well, sir? Are you injured?
well, I will be.
Hey, anything I can do for you right now?
Well, first and foremost, I have information to pass along to you.
Sick.
It is of extreme importance to our fraternity.
Yep.
We'll tell the other bucklers.
How aware are you of the power of a name?
I
Religion check.
Sure.
Power?
Regular or remnants.
Remnants would involve this as well.
I know it can get you a real good table in a restaurant.
24.
He's probably referring to creatures whose true names hold power over them.
Eric visibly stiffens
I
and
have
says, "You have one."
I have 3.
Okay.
Does this have anything to do with the demon with the Myriad brand we saw in the other car?
Oh, they sent someone too.
Yeah. Disguised as a priest
Some-
of the Dawnfather.
something.
Actually, it was the Dawnfather, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it
Just
was the
disguised as-
Dawnfather.
Yeah.
Something, which implies that they are extremely desperate.
Yeah.
Now, I must pass this name on to you. Do you know where we are? There's no windows here.
Right now, Celestia, I believe. At least last time we looked out the window, that's where we were.
When you say that, he kind of stiffens and gets really scared. He goes,
Uh-oh.
we are almost there.
Okay.
I will perish when we get there.
You don't want us to try to get you out of here?
I can't ask that of you.
We will. We'll get you out. We'll get you
Yes,
out.
He kind of looks past you out the window. Do you really think so?
I mean,
we have to try, right?
we have to. We can't just. Yeah, something. So, yeah, we'll get you. We'll get you out.
What are those chains made out of?
So you look at the chains and give me a Arcana check.
Gross.
The wrong person asked. God damn it.
Well, you
Ooh,
could've asked
a
for
roll
help.
of 15.
Those chains are dimensional shackles.
Oh,
So I don't think that grabbing hands with him and invoking our little artifact will help him very much
no.
Correct.
with our dimension door,
Correct.
or what is it? We extra planar
Plane shift.
plane shift. That's the one we have. So we have to get him out of those chains to plane shift him.
Okay. First things first. Give us the names, and then we need to talk real quick.
Well, that's the problem. Knowledge of these names comes with the price. Puts a mark on whoever knows them.
Is that why you're here?
No.
How'd you end up here?
Look,
That's a story for another day if I survive. Let's just say I've pissed in somebody's breakfast one too many times.
That's
He's
gross.
earned it. He
I feel
always
that.
earns what he gets.
Feel that.
it's a real serious someone to be extradited to Mechanus.
He kind of shrugs and smirks at the same time. Well, when you've been where I've been and done the things I've done, yeah.
Master, will these names help people? Is it for the same cause that you told me we were working for, to make the world better?
These are the names of 3 fiends that have infiltrated our organization.
Okay.
But knowing their names will make you a target of them.
Should we each take one?
I'll take a name.
Why?
I mean, you could just tell them to me. Nobody cares about me.
That's not true.
We don't not care about you.
Pebbles, it's adorable, but
Rorik, wrong time for this conversation. Focus.
we know I'm expendable. Just tell me the names.
In the eyes of the gods, we're all expendable, Rick.
Wah, wah, wah.
It's true. I wouldn't be doing my job, especially.
That's why
with
we
my
want to
elves.
fight them. Just kidding. Just kidding.
So like we are running, like we can debate. So we have volunteer. What I'm hearing is we have enough volunteers for the names.
I'm not on board with breaking him out, though.
I'm not going to break him out. I'm going to try to talk our way out of here. Break him out? How?
Well,
Right. That was my point. Like, are we going to hijack a train?
There is another possible answer.
I mean, we
Hijack
can,
a train.
You're not going to ask us to be your lawyer, are you?
Or break it. Don't.
I'm
let
good
it
at
get
breaking
there.
things.
Break the train.
Well, if it can't get me to Mechanus, I don't have to face trial in Mechanus.
Engine. Okay. We could also.
But first,
Yeah.
in case it fails, these names.
Uh-huh.
Who wants them?
Give them to me.
Maybe we should all.
Could we split
tell
them?
I will tell whoever is wanting to know them. But
Well,
know that
should
it comes
I?
with a
You
price.
tell me if I should, Master. Just tell me what to do.
You're a big boy now. You can make your own decisions.
I cannot make this choice for you, Sliver.
this organization has raised me my entire life. If there are fiends infiltrating it, I want to know who they are. I'm going to kill them.
I'm in.
Should we draw
Out of-
straws?
Out of my entire reason for being.
I
Looks
could
like
go
we're
either
all
way.
in. You wanted them all, Rorik. What? Now you're. Okay.
We can stack hands if you want.
Yeah, let's.
I don't think it's like a personal ownership. He could just say the names out loud.
That means
We're
you,
all right
you would
here.
all be targets.
That's fine. I mean, we kind of travel with each other all together. So, I mean, I imagine if one of us is a target, all of us is a target.
And if one of us knows one of the names, and then that one of us gets lost or
Scott.
got. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to tell anybody else they can't hear the name, but I am definitely going to hear the names.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in. We should just say the thing and let's let's get on with the rest of our day.
Yeah, before this train gets to where it's going.
How about this?
Question.
If anybody doesn't, just walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Put rocks in your
And-
ears.
Look down. He could read our minds. How do we know he's not doing that right now?
Probably is.
Well, if he knows the names, then he's also a target. I don't know.
We have few choices.
La 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 la.
Hey, while we do this, can I try to stick a finger through the bars? Does my finger go through the bars of the door?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to Thieves' Cant to Ashrina. Slip him Thieves' Tools. He'll get himself out. If I had some, I would. But I don't.
I only have one set of thieves' tools.
I'll be perfectly frank with you. I never use mine. I'll happily try to. I can try to sleight of hand him some thieves' tools if he's interested. I mean, I don't know if he. Does it look like those are like if knowing that I am perfectly trained in thieves' tools and looking at these locks, do I feel like I would stand a chance on them if I had them? Like, would it be possible to pick these locks?
If I right-clicked on them, would it say lockpicking impossible?
They do not look like they are impossible to pick, per se.
But there is a mechanism. They're not like magically sealed with like no locking. Do you know what I mean? Like they're not like welded in place to where there's really not a mechanism or magically kind of secured. Like there are ways to put people in chains magically where there would be no locking mechanism on which these tools would work. That's kind of what I'm getting at. You know what I mean?
There is definitely the possibility that they could be messed with. Whether how difficult that is,
right? I'm not. That's
hard for you.
Neither here, right? Neither here nor there. But it is like it's possible. That's all. I'm just kind of trying to figure out. I definitely don't want to gauge the difficulty. Well, I'll try to slip him the thieves' tools very surreptitiously. Then.
All right, give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh God, we should have.
That's a crit for 33.
You easily slip these things to him, so much so that your friends are like, "Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Are you going to slip him the tools?" Because none of them could see that.
Can he see that? Does he know he has the
like reverse pickpocket? Put the tools in his.
He just went into the cell, put them in his pocket, and walked back out.
So yes, you definitely give him tools, and he kind of looks at you and goes, "Huh."
But the names.
We'll all listen, Master.
So since you are all willing to listen, unless you say otherwise,
stay a while and listen.
He says, the fiend who goes by the name of Carnros.
Cornrows?
That's what he said. I'm glad I'm not the only one. That's funny.
Carnros.
Can you spell that?
KarnYros.
Oh, you were so close. You were so close.
Phew, missed it by this much.
True name is Valmorag the White. the fiend Ertok.
Okay.
True name is Harakanar Orvarog.
It's a name. Okay.
Or Arachnar what? Orgrov?
Haraknar Orvarog.
Or Borog. I thought I heard
Borog.
Morog.
Orborag.
Not
man, I
even
was
a
so
little on
close.
that one.
I had too many G's. I put 2 at the end.
I'm not even trying. I know somebody's taking notes. It's not me.
What are you taking notes in? Like, we should get a Google Doc.
Wait, this,
Inspiration every time someone mentions the Google Doc. No, I'm Sean now.
I wouldn't want that either.
And lastly, Hexlanthe. Their true
One more.
name is Red Rust.
Hecalante?
Hexalante. Hexalanthe.
Ah,
True name Red Rust. They are disguised. They take the form of Clasp agents at will.
so they're not specific
them,
people. They're just within the organization.
I do not know who they are currently impersonating.
How do we find out?
You'll have to figure it out.
Why? Why are they here?
Let's just say rivals of ours have made some deals with them.
The Myriad has gone full on demonic.
Wonder. Have we tried to make deals to counteract that influence?
You say that, and he just stops and goes, I'm not at liberty to say.
Got it.
Now, about that engine car.
Yeah. We haven't passed. Is it? Was it the end we came in, or is it the end we haven't been to yet?
You came in at
It's
the
the net.
caboose.
It's the net. It's the
caboose.
car. We're in
Okay.
the car before the engine car, as the train was
Oh,
described.
this is
to us.
going to be good. Trying to get into the engine car with the diva staring at us.
Well, and also, there's probably not a door in the other wall, which means we have to go
Oh,
back
there was.
out.
There
Oh,
was.
there is a far door.
Mhm.
I'll get
Yeah, he's
behind it.
standing right next to it.
Right.
I've got an
That's the
idea.
only issue.
I mean, if we're gonna fight the diva anyway, might as well break him out.
We're not gonna- Okay, listen, guys. Don't say this out in your head, but I'm going to use Thieves' Cant to tell them he's got what he needs to get out. I think he's gotten out of pickles before many times. We may not have to break him out of this cell.
We still
But we
have to
do
get
need
out
to
of here
stop
to
it.
the engine compartment.
Yeah, we need to get to the engine.
And the diva is standing next to the door.
We can Thieves' Cant, we can go out the door we came in, climb over the roof, and go into the engine.
That's assuming we're still in Celestia. We could be somewhere very unpleasant.
Stop throwing obstacles in my way. We'll have to deal with that.
That's
when
the
it comes.
DM's job.
I just don't. I'd like to do this without dying, and I guess I don't mind fighting a diva. But if we're going to do that, we might as well.
Are you saying diva, like Mariah Carey diva?
Correct.
Like the angel,
Oh,
like DAEVA, like Deva.
Oh,
DEVA.
Oh, DEVA. Yeah, they're that's the celestial
Angels.
race is the divas
It's
basically.
pronounced Deva, by the way.
Mhm.
This one has a name, thank you. His name
Yes.
is Ahmed.
Yeah. Omid.
Yeah.
Omid.
Yeah, God. You don't just call me the gnome, I hope. Rude ass.
Guys, listen to the girl.
I-
It's unlawful to be a jackass.
I'm chaotic. um, yeah, we could see where we are and maybe climb over the car.
Am I still sparkling?
Currently, yes.
I don't
think
know
we're
if
still in Celeste.
they can. They don't see invisibility. We could get a couple people past him that way.
Do we know that for a fact?
No idea.
Do
He
we?
can hear. He can hear the shit in our heads. So it doesn't seem unlikely that he can see invisible stuff.
I
Now,
imagine
to be
if I
clear-
just tried to like past him, he would just
Clear,
don't be
he heard
suspicious.
someone who talked to him telepathically.
Oh.
So if he can ignore him, maybe he'll just go away.
Because Sliver addressed him
Right.
True.
telepathically, and he answered.
So it's not necessary that he can always hear us.
Correct.
Because I feel like you can't think. I don't know. You can't really say something out loud without like thinking about what you're saying.
Master, do you have water? Do you need anything? Do you have food? Have they kept you healthy?
Of course they have.
Yeah, they want to
Is
get
there
into
anything
They're
else?
lawful.
Is there something I can
And when
do
he
for
says
you?
that, you can almost feel the disdain coming through the door.
Lawful. Who picks lawful characters? I don't think I've ever made a character that wasn't chaotic.
Master, I've
Oh,
got
how
my.
did I get there?
You want to use my yarding? I can just put it through. Oh, you're shackled.
I'm
You taught me how to yard. I could leave it with you.
fine.
We should probably hurry if we're gonna do this.
Yes.
Do you have a
Get
sense of the
there
train?
in
You
all
say
minutes.
it seemed like you have a sense of the train's itinerary. If you said that we're close, do you know where it goes after Celestia, or is the next stop Mechanus?
I was of the opinion the next stop was going to be Mechanus,
Oh shit.
but I am not.
Well, I better skedaddle.
So we should probably get moving.
This train for a lawful construction seems to have some bit of randomness to it. It's
So
quite
we've
confusing.
seen. Do you think you can take it from here if we don't come back?
I've gotten out of worse.
It's pretty impressive.
Because I'll kind of show the thing he gave the mode. We have this. If you want us to come back,
If I'm still here and you're able to, fine, but don't pause on my account. I imagine anything
otherwise,
you do from here on out is going to get you in trouble, and getting away from here might be the better choice.
that's what I was implying. I don't intend to stay on the locomotive for very long.
Garrett gets really quiet. He's like, kid, you slipped him your thieves' tools. If he gets out of those shackles, can he plane shift away with us?
In theory.
How
Honestly,
quickly
it might be easier than trying to break into the the locomotive engine car with the diva standing by the door, and who knows what's inside.
Would it be? Those shackles look crazy.
I mean, probably. But
I don't know.
I don't know.
If it were me and I was putting someone in prison and I was allowing people to go up and talk to them, I'm sure there'd be like some kind of fail safe or backup plan. I bet as soon as he pops the lock on those shackles, something happens.
I mean, it's probably true.
And if something does happen, it would be best if the engine wasn't moving. Which is what he asked us to do.
We don't know anything about how this train is powered, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Are there other prisoners up here?
You're looking. Are you gonna like go up to a door and look, or you just?
Yeah, I'll just look in the doors. I don't need to like talk to any of them. I just am curious if there's other people.
There is a. You look in one of the doors and you see a creature that looks like this, sitting similarly shackled.
Wow.
What's up, girl?
I was gonna say, well, sorry about your dad, Sliver, but I've got someone else I'm gonna save.
We got priorities.
Okay.
And the other two cells that are up here are empty.
What? Okay.
I'm just saying the man with the plan asked us to break the train.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of how we get, old buddy down there away from the door because he's standing right next to it.
Murder.
I'm trying to be a little, finesse. I wonder if they can like. That's your job.
Well, Sliver's not wrong when he says that if it's pleasant outside, we leave, we climb over this car, and we go on to the next one. That is a way. That isn't.
If that's how the train works, we're not supposed to go on top of train. On top of train is dangerous. Per
door.
Maybe they'll just let us go out the door. Let's go try.
I have an idea. Well, he's not going to let us just go to the engine. That'd be silly.
Tourists.
I have maybe an idea, or at least a thought. What if he can what if he can sense each of the prisoners, right? Like of some way. I can cast non-detection on one of these cells, and then that would, I would assume, make him want to come upstairs to see what the fuck just happened now that he can't sense a prisoner. And as he comes up one set of stairs, we go downstairs and go through door and leave.
I like it. That sounds
best
good.
Option I've heard so far.
It's the only distraction we have that we've thought of.
And then, if that doesn't work, murder. I don't know.
Yeah, then we're caught getting through the door, and we pick up the pieces of that.
Yeah,
whatever that looks like.
Listen, this is the best plan I've had all season long. So.
Season being 35 episodes.
35 episodes. This is probably the most solid idea that I've had all season. That doesn't involve. Well, we can stab them good.
Okay,
I have to say something, everyone. I've done what I can to uphold the tenets of the Clasp and do what we have to do for the good of the world. I feel in my heart, my spirit, and my connections, I cannot be on board with the aggressive murder of an angelic creature for just doing their job on the planet Celestia. I just can't.
Okay, how about this? Although Mrs. Shrina, I know your plan is fucking great, but what if you just cast it on yourself and crawl through the door?
It doesn't make me invisible.
Oh, well, I can distract him.
It just it makes it so that someone can't like divine you, basically. Like they can't sense your being or scry on you.
I can make you invisible too.
So you have a problem with angelic creature and celestial. What if we wait till we're in Mechanus? Can you
I feel
murder
like
them?
that's a worse time.
I would prefer not. That's also the plan of law, which means at the moment we get there, we're under their purview, and anything we do wrong there is going to be twice as bad if we done it anywhere else, I believe. So if we are going to try to break into the train car, we need to do it now.
Yeah, I would also prefer to do it without. But again, if the distraction doesn't work, what do you want to do? Do you want to go to Mechanism and Cell, or?
I mean, if you guys want to try and go uppies, we can try. I can't promise that that's going to be any good because Cogsworth back in, I don't remember his name, but old buckle guy, he said
Glitch?
top of train.
Glitch.
Yeah, there you go. He said top of the train was real bad.
Right,
Well,
because we're not sure which plane of existence we'll be on, but we do.
I thought he said there were like people on top of the train watching, like,
Maybe.
ready to attack you.
Maybe.
There's probably the robot guys.
Robots.
The robots.
And being on top of the train is breaking the law, and we will be prison.
Literally everything we do from this point on is breaking the law, and we're risking prison on Mechanus. If we choose to go through with it, we can leave now and leave Wadwick to his own devices. Those are our choices.
I think I can convince Omid to let us do this, or at least go through the door.
Can you at least explain how you plan on doing that? But quickly, because we do need to get moving.
Yeah. He's celestial.
Yes.
You know he hates devils, demons, etc., the fiendish persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
If I tell him that I get off to the other side, so he's looking right at me. If I tell him that our world is infected with these demon incursions and they're infiltrating, I might have his attention long enough for some of you guys to get through the door, and he might even let us because we're working for the common good, the good of the universe.
Stopping his train is not the good of the universe, though.
We might be able to trade something for that. I think the Diva and anybody he may work with or work for might be interested in the names we just learned.
He may be even willing to stop the train in order to, allow our plan to move forward for the greater good.
If Roderick wanted to use these names as a bargaining chip with the Celestials, he's had them the whole time, and he wouldn't have called us here to keep them secret.
I'm just spitballing. We gotta find a way.
What do you think, Rorik?
Generally,
not a lot.
Not much.
That's not true. I think that Kid's most recent plan was good.
Go uppies?
No.
Oh, leave.
Leave this guy to his own devices and we just leave.
Well, I don't know. We could also just ask to see the train car. I don't know.
You may have to leave me too.
Sliver. No.
He would throw you out of this train car if you thought you were going to stay.
Yeah, he would kick my ass if
Mhm.
I did anything stupid. He would. But how can I leave him? How can
With a
I?
heavy heart.
Is that your dad?
No,
Pseudo.
he raised
Close
me
enough.
for the last few years, though. He taught me pretty much everything I know except how to be a jackass and steal things.
It's like an adoption thing.
One could argue that point.
Thanks, Pebbles.
He bought me.
Sliver, what I'm about to say is going to sound very insensitive, but I do not mean it to sound this way. But I also came from a situation where I relied on a father figure for everything, knowledge, wisdom, everything. Where I am, and only to find out later that he too was involved in some less than upright stuff. And eventually, I was told by the church once I joined that even as much as you love or care for a person, the gods have rules, and oftentimes, in order to grow as a person, you have to let a person face their consequences. You basically have to let, as my sister used to say, wait for the robins to come home to roost. Now, I'm not saying it'd be impossible to get him out of here, but in the amount of time that we have left, the resources we have, and the knowledge that we have, I'm not sure it's a feasible way to do it.
You want to try to persuade me of that?
I mean, I can roll it.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, again, we can try.
You
But-
do have Bardic. If you want to go high.
I'm saving that in case I need to use it with the Deva.
So if we,
That's a pretty good roll.
so fighting the Deva is out.
I just
So we
I
can't
just don't
risk.
see. I just don't see how we
can't-
can justify it.
Well, if a plan goes wrong and things go south, so we can't risk that then. That's the thing, right? Is if we try for the door and we don't succeed,
then the information that Roderick gave us is basically useless because we're going to get captured, and then those names won't go to anywhere else. So if we are going to do this, we need to designate somebody to use the artifact, get the hell out of here with those names, so that at least if the rest of us are captured, those names get to the leadership where they need to go.
At this point, we just gotta pick something, or else we're gonna be in Mechanus. We can go up, we can kill, we can do whatever. We just gotta make a decision.
We can't.
I think going over the top is the least risky thing. If we kill a couple of Modrons or have to fight our way through that, we're in a lot worse shape than we are, or less bad shape than we are with the Diva.
Yeah.
Outside is not the plane of Infernus. So the only things we have to contend with are going fast and potentially robots. So the alternative is to risk a fight that we are not allowed to risk or leave.
I have a question, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Every time that we've switched train cars when we were outside, did it feel super windy like when you're on a train, like you're actually moving, or did it feel mostly calm?
It was always windy, like you were on a moving train.
So
it was worse with the howling in
the winter.
pandemonium, and it was freezing cold and damaging to you
in the winter.
In the one,
but you can stick to walls, so we're not worried about you getting.
I'm not worried about myself. I'm just saying you're very thin. You could just fly away.
And Rurik is made of rocks.
Yeah, he'll probably be okay. He can also turn into a bird.
I can cast fly on someone, and I have my flying boots.
Okay. So we're probably mostly
probably,
okay.
Probably Garrick should fly because he's got much heavier armor than I do.
No, I don't.
Oh no, not much. Yeah, that's right.
So I think we go uppies and call it a day.
And if uppies doesn't work, we hold hands and GTFO.
Yep.
Yeah.
And say good luck. And sorry, Sliver.
Yeah, we have one shot to make Roderick's escape from here easier, and then we have to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
I agree but I also agree with Sliver that we can't just leave him. He's done too much for us.
Well, you've kind of given him the best chance that he can have.
So we'll give him one more chance, and then that's what we can do. And I think talking to him, that's the chance he's asked us for.
Mm-hmm.
So
Has he
we've
been
done our
able to
best for him.
listen to this whole conversation? We
We're
are
having
right
it in
outside.
thieves'
his
camp in
Standing
front
right
of. We're
here.
having it in thieves' camp in front of his door.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I assume, watching us with some interest, or at least pretending not to watch us.
Right.
Hat pulled low with one eye cocked. Right.
Okay.
So
I'm
we're
gonna-
on a course of action.
Yeah.
We have to stay.
uppies.
We have to stay close together because we need to be able to leave together.
Yes.
Right. Let's get the fuck moving. And I'm
All
just gonna skitter back over to the downstairs and
Skitter.
wave.
Ashrina does skitter.
Yep. All right, come on, elf. Come on, dwarf. Come on, human child. Since we just call everybody by their race now,
Quiet gnome.
I'll kill you.
Sliver doesn't look good, guys. He's got tears. He's clenching his teeth. But he's coming.
So where do you go?
Downstairs.
We're gonna go back downstairs and out the door we came in from.
Wait, shall we just ask him first? I'm gonna.
Sliver. If he says
No?
no, then he's going to be suspicious of us, and he's going to hear us walking on the train and know what we're doing.
You're right. God. I would have done this so differently. Okay, let's go.
Do you want to do something different? What would
No.
you do differently right now?
I would have probably been dead by now. I would have lied my ass off. You know how it works.
Well, fair.
Okay.
Rurik.
Hmm?
No more talking. No talk to him at all. Just don't say anything to Omid.
Okay.
What's the plan?
We walked to the door we came in through.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right. Thank you, sir. Goodbye. We'll leave
Don't
you
we need
alone
it? Thank
now.
you.
And as you guys exit, he does follow you to secure the door when you leave.
That makes sense.
Closes behind us.
Mm-hmm.
Clang, etc., etc., etc. Okay, I guess now we sneak over the top.
Yeah, I will go up first to check what's up there. So I'm going to use my spider boots to climb up the wall, but I'm going to do so stealthily. So I'll roll you a roll. That's a 22.
Okay. So you stealthily, quietly climb up the side of the car.
And I'd like to look over the top, both directions, and see what's up there.
Just looks like a metal roof.
On both sides?
Both sides, yep.
I'll just look down and just do one of these, like, come on!
All right, sneaky, sneaky.
And it's like a normal train, right? Like there's like a ladder to the roof of these train cars.
Mm-hmm.
I will stealthily
God, I
climb
hope
up
so.
the ladder behind Ashrina.
Is there a ladder on either side, by the way? Are there two?
There's one ladder in between the two cars to get onto the one you're going on, and one ladder to the one behind you. Right.
I will wait my turn.
But actually, before I climb the ladder, I will take my sword back out of my bag of holding.
Oh yeah, me too.
Resecure it on my waist.
I see that he's doing that. I'm like, oh fuck.
And I will.
Out of my purse.
And I roll a 21 for my sneaky roll, and I will sneaky up the ladder to do our best for Roderick.
27 on my stealth. And with that, I'll be right back, guys.
I can't wait to hear Rurik go clonk, 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 clonk.
Rurik?
19 on my stealth, bitch.
Oh, I'm very proud of you.
Damn.
19
Proud
for
of
me
you.
as well.
All right.
And I will kind of like, as we get up, sort of like give Sliver's shoulder a reassuring squeeze. Like, I mean, this is like the best I firmly believe this is the best we can do for Roderick without starting a war in the plains. So I think sabotaging the entire train to Mechanus is a pretty big strike in towards getting Roderick out of jail. There's not a lot bigger we can do to piss people off.
All right, so you guys make your way to the top quietly. You step foot on the top of the train.
Before you go on, can I
Mhm.
ask a question?
You absolutely can.
With non-detection, it says that you hide a target basically, and they can't be targeted by any divination magic. Would that include the 10 feet around a person? Or is that only just the one person?
Why would it include the 10 feet around them?
So it says target can be willing creature or place or an object no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. The target can't be targeted by any blah, 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 blah. So I just wasn't sure if it was like they basically like if I were to target myself with non-detection, you couldn't see within that like 10 feet
No,
around
it's
me.
not like a 10-foot bubble.
Okay.
If you happen to be, you are the one that is
the target.
right.
Okay. Never mind then. Okay. Yep. Never mind. Continue on.
So I have you guys placed. I took away some of the interior walls as if we were on the roof of this car.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing?
Crawling forward.
Yeah, walking very slowly and delicately to not thunk on the roof of this car.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
I hate that, but okay.
I'm going to cast Spider Climb on myself and make sure that my feet stick to the...
All right, Sliver and Ashrina, as you get about halfway across the car,
Okay.
give me a stealth check to see how quietly you're able to move.
Another one?
Mm-hmm.
We got up the train car.
18.
Ugh. 14.
Okay. So as you're moving across, actually, kid, you would be over here somewhere, I think. As you're moving across, the metal underneath your foot, Ashrina, makes a kind of like a bend. And as your foot springs up, you hear that pop in the metal. And immediately in the four corners of this roof,
Oh, no.
the actual roof itself transforms into four creatures that look like...
I just want you to know that I have a fucking plus 11 and I keep rolling like ass.
It look like this. Let's roll some initiative, please.
Oh, that looks angry.
Patrick, no!
Oh, they're huge.
They're large. 12.
Oh,
21.
Low initiative.
Only a 21.
Oh, rope
Three
time.
of us.
Woohoo!
3 21s.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
I got a 10.
Stabbing triplets.
All right. Well, we start with Kid as these creatures pop up out of the car.
Well, there's one standing directly next to me, which is
Yep.
concerning to me in a lot of ways. So we're going to start there. Let's target the pentadrone next to me, and I will go and attempt to give it a whack. 19.
19 will hit.
Cool. And
Is the pentadrone surprised?
No.
I imagine not. But I did have advantage, so the pentadrone is at least getting stabbed real hard. So we got that going for us anyway. I am
Sure
going to
is.
re-roll that 2 because I got a
Why?
pretty statistically good chance. Hey, add 1 to it, so 26 points of damage altogether.
Dang.
Boink. And then I will bonus action disengage, and I will sort of step a little bit onto the roof, like into the middle of the roof, away from the edge of the train.
Yeah, it looks pretty beat up from that attack. So that took a lot out of it.
That's good to know.
For sure.
I definitely just, like I said, I'm trying to get towards the middle of the train. I want to be away from the edges and definitely not next to that pentadrone.
And
So
you
that's
said
where
that
I'm
was
going
a
to hang out.
disengage.
That is correct.
Great. Garrick.
Okay. Well. You went after number 10, correct?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I'm gonna go over here, step in front of it. That's part of the guys. My mouse is acting weird
So
tonight. Like
the other
constant
one
lagging.
would get an attack.
Isn't there a wall there?
No. You're up.
We're
you're
on
up
a roof.
top.
Oh, right. Okay,
We've
that's fine.
repurposed.
I repurposed
the map.
the map to be on top. That's the interior. So if you want to
Gotcha.
change what you would do.
Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. My mouse is it's lagging like crazy. When I move it, it like skips and stops, and I'm having trouble like clicking on anything, and I don't know what's causing it.
Yeah, no worries. Is it a wireless mouse?
Yes, yeah.
Battery?
Battery's probably dying.
I just replaced it last week. Did this once before. It was an OS problem, but it's got all the updates, so I don't know what's going on. Okay.
Fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the attack. We gotta thin numbers up here somehow.
Okay. That'll be number 1. Swings at you, and with a 9, he will miss as his arm flails out as you duck underneath and proceed on your way.
All right.
Do these things look like they are melded to the roof, or do they look mobile?
No, they look like they were the roof, and they became creatures that are like sitting on top of it now.
Okay.
You know,
They're not like sentries. Okay.
Think like Transformers.
Yep. Okay.
Right. You know.
Perfect.
All right. I'm gonna hit him. Let me read something. Okay, that's what I thought. Non-lethal. They're just doing their job. All right, come on. 17. Did I not have him targeted? I thought I targeted him. There we go. 17.
That will hit.
For 7. Second. And as a bonus action, I will try to knock him over.
Well, he crashes, falls, and flips off of the train.
Oh, okay. Well, then I am going to finish. Let me see. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can get up to here.
I'm really glad you did that non-lethal damage, though. The fall from the train will be fine.
Yeah. Second attack on this one. I am going to use the Bardic Inspiration. I can use that for an attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a D8.
Yep.
That would make it a 17.
Okay.
So 7 points of damage, and as a bonus action, I will attempt to knock him prone with an athletics check.
You should just push him.
I'm not going to... Yeah, it's only a 13.
And he only got a 12.
Okay, well then he is prone. And I'm done.
Okay. That brings up Ashrina.
Cool. So I'm really fucking mad that I just can't stealth and that I fucked that up. So I would like to rage. And then I'm going to just not stomp, but angrily walk over here and stab this stupid robot. So that should automatically give me advantage, so I don't need to reckless. Oh, it did not.
Why? He's
I get
prone. That's weird.
Yeah, I get advantage.
You don't have him targeted. Yes,
Oh.
why?
Yeah, you're right. I won't target him then, so I can roll the second one.
Okay.
Just a crit fish.
Sure.
Because I'm sure 26 hits,
You
right?
definitely hit. You
Okay,
definitely
cool. And I get sneak attack.
Yep.
That's a lot of numbers.
Respectable.
24 points of damage.
So your rapier kind of guts this thing, and wires and oil come pouring out as you draw back your rapier.
Okay, cool. So I was right here 10, 15, 20, 25 here. And I'm going to offhand this one with my dagger.
Okay.
12?
That'll miss.
Just
Cool.
this incredibly angry and tiny gnome just bouncing around, just smashing everything that she comes across.
So I have 5 feet of movement left, so I'm just gonna walk there. And he can't take a hit because I attacked him.
Sure. All right. So next is Pentadrone number 1, who's right there. Let's see. Step there. Sliver.
I don't like them apples, Will.
Casting a spell?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. His appendages kind of whirl around, and one of them comes to the center, and a jet opens up out of the center of the what looks to be where a hand would want to be, and gas shoots out in a 30-foot cone.
Well.
He farted on you.
Looks like
Let's
Sliver's the only one that failed.
My 11 passed? What the frick?
Sliver. Yeah, he's too far
Right
away
next
from
to Ashrina.
me. Too far away from me.
As this gas forms around you, several of you are able to tuck your face into your clothing and whatnot. However, Sliver, you end up getting a full lung full of this stuff, and you immediately freeze up and become paralyzed.
Oof.
Okay.
Ed.
Paralyzed. I can't even choke.
Scott's like, I'll just move this aside for now.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, I'll just reposition this. What a
Yeah.
In case it matters, you are within 10 feet of me, so you get +3 on this save.
Scott, you remember that story you told us right before we went live about your coworker friend?
Yeah. What he
I'm
called
feeling
me?
those same sentiments.
See you next Tuesday.
You have a lot of
And the same thing
charisma.
happens, and gas
uniqueness in your
shoots out at
pajamas.
the three of you. However, it looks like you all succeed.
Is this a
Hell yeah.
poison of some kind? Can I tell?
He's shitting.
Doesn't call itself a poison.
It doesn't call itself a poison.
It's called paralysis gas, right?
I-
And it doesn't use the word poison in there anywhere, so I don't
Yep.
mechanically.
Doesn't. Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah,
Fine.
poison does damage. This one did not.
Correct. So that brings us to Rurik.
Now, how fast would you say this train is going?
Well, you saw those things, and when they fell, like
Did they
were.
zip?
Yes.
Okay. Rurik's gonna spit on his hands and rub them together, and then he's gonna lift one foot up and slam it down on the roof, and he's gonna cast Thunderwave.
Oh boy.
And he's gonna try and push this pentadrone off the pedestal.
Knock,
I'd be-
Omid. Please come
I'd
up.
be frustrated, but we've already started running around on the top of this roof. Drones have gone, and we're like stabbing them. Like I feel like
upcast
the
it to
clock is
level
already
4.
ticking. Like,
All right. Up
4?
to level 4.
Mm-hmm. DC 16.
The train is going to
save.
break. You should have saved that for the engine.
I got a 3.
Sweet.
I think that's a fail.
2, 3, 4. So 15 points of thunder damage, and you are pushed 10 feet.
Okay. So I'm going to read to you the mechanic for this because they actually give it in the module.
Makes
It
sense.
says if an effect would result in a creature falling off the train, the creature must succeed on a DC 14 dexterity saving throw. So I'm going to try that because it would get that, right? So which one is this one? Pentadrome 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Dexterity saving throw. I got exactly a 14. I rolled the 12 plus 2. On a success, the creature instead falls prone in the nearest unoccupied space on the train. So I'm going to rule that he grabs the edge.
One of his 5
So
arms.
he's prone right there at the edge.
Mufasa him.
Long live the king.
That's so creepy.
I have spider climb, so
I'm gonna put
5,
prone on
10,
him.
15. So based on the inside, I'm gonna look over the edge. Do I see cells jutting out?
No.
I want to put 1 foot out and tap, like, see if it's there.
It's not.
Okay. That's all. It's just Rurik being curious.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm done.
Your foot kind of keeps going, so you do that little whoa dip down with your on balance on one leg for a second. But since you have the
I like how
spider
you're
climb,
the
you can do
only
it.
caster, and you don't understand extraplanar space. It makes me so happy. Like the most magical member of the party. Wow. Never heard of
Nature
that.
magic.
All right,
That ain't
Sliver,
natural.
you find yourself paralyzed by this gas. At the end of your turn, you get to repeat the saving throw. So please make me a Constitution saving throw.
I shall try.
Shake it off.
There you
That's
go.
good.
Pretty
That's
good.
good.
Hey.
+1. that it's a 16.
So yes, you do shake off this effects of this gas, cough it out of your lungs a little bit, and you're able to move again.
I don't
But
think I can
that is
move
your-
until I can pry my fingernails out of the surface of this car.
Right. All right.
Yeah, end of my
so
turn.
That ends. Let me take paralyzed off you. Now we're at the top of the round. Sliver, would you roll me a d6, please?
Oh God.
Ay, ay,
Oh, I'm
ay.
so excited.
5.
Oh, you wanted to fight a god? Here we go. Hello.
Now, for anyone watching, I didn't actually roll the die. It's not my fault. It's the machine. The AI did it for me.
Okay.
It's the man in the machine.
So there's a bright flash of light as you see right in front of you the engine car travel through a portal.
Oh no.
Sharina
As
just
you-
braces herself.
It's like Wile E. Coyote in the sun. Yipes!
let me find where you pop out.
Oh god.
Oh, you know. How
Well,
about a really non-threatening, non-dangerous green meadow?
We're
if
in
it's
5.
mocking us, we might as
We
well
go wrong
leave.
with 5.
Roll me a d4, Jack.
All righty.
Oh no!
Well, guys, it's been nice playing with you.
Yeah.
Which
That's a
elemental plane are we
4.
on?
Which layer of hell?
That'd be a 9. That'd be a deep or something.
That's true. That'd be at least
Not
a
a
D8.
666.
You got a 4?
Okay.
I've got a 4.
All right.
That's probably the
So you see soaring mountaintops, deep fjords, and windswept battlefields. It is currently fall temperature, fall foliage, etc. And you also see that flying all around are
God.
ghostly figures.
Oh,
Hate that for us.
fuck!
Y'all can make an Arcana check
Okay.
Will religion work too, or no?
or religion, either one.
Okay.
It's my religion. Ah,
Negative
both
1
0.
or negative 1?
Yeah,
That is
they're
a
both
20.
trash.
8.
15.
18?
It knows exactly where we are.
So Kid and Rurik and Garrick, you all immediately know that you are on the plane of Yizgard. And these are the ghosts of fallen heroes of all different shapes and sizes. You are not only seeing your typical elves and dwarves and humanoids flying through, but you are seeing ghosts of dragons and giants all amongst this land.
Well, here's hoping they don't take an interest in what we're doing right now.
What we're doing is leaving?
Bye.
So,
it's
top
not-
of the
it's
round,
not- but
Kid,
it's not-
it's your turn.
It's not Mechanus, so that's good news. Let's see. Well, the Pentadrone is still pentaprone, so I'm gonna go ahead and run over there. I couldn't. I just came out of me. I'm sorry. I couldn't.
You should
Okay.
be sorry.
You really should.
Often.
And inspiration that she gave you earlier, I just took it away.
Me too.
All right, so we're gonna come over here, and I am going to give it the old college try here.
It is
Oh, I
pro.
guess I don't have to give it myself advantage. 20 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
All right, you have 27 points of damage, please.
As you pull back your rapier, you start to pull guts out of this thing, and you definitely see it start to stop moving, and then all of a sudden, it moves again.
Interesting.
Oh no.
Does it move more ghostly?
We're in the afterlife.
No.
It can't die here. Like it.
Uh-huh.
Push it! Push it! Push it!
Push it real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just found the mechanic for this plane. Any creature that would be dropped to 0 hit points has 1 hit point instead.
Oh God.
I mean, that makes me feel a
The
little
fight
better.
that never
I
ends.
just sort of, yeah, I sort of look around at everybody and I'm just like, they can't die. We have to leave.
Neither
And
can
I am-
we.
And I
That's
am
not
going to-
comforting.
I'm going to disengage and I'm going to run for the edge. I'm just going to run for the edge of the fucking car at this point. Like, there's no point in having this fight. We're trying to break the train and get the fuck out of here. Now's as good a time as any to start doing that because nothing we fight can die. So I'm going to leave. Before, you know what? But I'm not going to take a bonus action to disengage. I'm going to take a bonus action. I'm going to do non-lethal damage with my dagger.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a bonus action swipe at it.
Okay.
Why did you have
Wait.
disadvantage?
I must have done the thrown one and not the.
Oh, yeah, just re-roll the regular one.
Yeah, I grabbed thrown instead of melee, so that's
There
better.
you
How's
go.
a 22?
That will definitely hit.
All right, and that's just a D4. So 3 points of non-lethal damage.
So again, you do hit into this thing, and it should be unconscious, but it's not.
Not even unconscious. Okay. All right, now I'm just gonna leave. Fuck it. 20, 25, and I can get all the way to the edge of the train car, and it is obvious that like my intention is to just go over the back of the train car.
If
Like,
you have
it's
more
like-
movement, I can let you do that.
I can't because I moved 10 into him.
Okay.
My movement's only 40. So I moved 10 to get to him and I can only move 30 to get to the edge of the train. But just like for everybody, like it is clear that I'm going to be just like heading over the side for the engine.
All right. Garrick.
Garrick looks around, realizes the situation versus an undercommon. Walks over to this guy because he's close to the place we have to go, and he's going to attack again with non-lethal just because. And target him. That is a lot because I get blocked by the die. 22
Totally hits.
for another 7, and as a bonus action, I'm going to try to push him off the train.
Okay.
Athletics check is a 15.
I only got a 12.
Okay, so he has to make the dexterity check
Yep.
or saving throw.
At least he won't die when he hits the ground.
Right. Which is why I feel good about doing this.
He catches himself prone on the edge.
Okay, then I will walk over to him and hit him again. Just because.
Let me make him prone first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That is a 27
Definitely hit.
for 13.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I can really do.
All right.
I'm going to hold the fort until everybody else is at the door.
Ashrina.
Cool. They're both prone.
They are both prone.
Sick.
Merry Christmas.
They can't die, so I understand
true.
that.
They're like the best flour sacks you ever had.
So true.
I mean, except they're sentient, I guess we sort of know because we've talked to Glitch, so that sort of feels kind of bad, I guess.
But remember, Glitch, something happened to Glitch that
Right,
made him
I
very
don't
different.
know. Right, I'm not. I don't know that they necessarily have free will, but by the same token, I feel like if I pricked Glitch, would he not bleed?
Right.
Okay. Help! Well, we'll try it. Okay. I'm just gonna try and toss him off. He's prone. I'm just gonna try and just go. and throw him off the train.
So shove attack.
Well, he's prone.
Right, it's
So
still a
can-
shove attack.
Okay.
Kick him in the face.
And anyone can do the shove as an attack. So it's an
Okay.
opposed.
Athletics.
You do have to roll athletics.
Would I
You
get
are
advantage
raging.
since he's
You are
prone?
raging.
Oh, okay, so I get advantage no matter what.
Correct.
That. It did not give me the advantage. So that's a 21. Let's crit fish it. Nope, 21.
Yes.
I got a 20.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Woo!
So by the rules, he gets another dexterity saving throw to see if he catches on.
Disadvantage.
But with a
2.
5,
Bye.
he gets yeeted off the train.
Sharina flips him off as he goes.
This 3 foot just like picked. Bodily just flings it up. Garrick 6 foot like.
Anything else for Sharina?
Sharina will just look up at Garrick. At least he won't die. And she'll just
That's true.
run over and try and climb down the side of the.
Oh yeah, by the way, since you actually managed to throw a creature off the train, what actually ends up happening is as they fall, they get sucked underneath the train and take a crap ton of damage. But then he doesn't die because he's on this plane.
So he's just stuck under the train, dying over and
Yes.
over and over.
Yes.
But we don't know that.
Yes.
He has a really bad day, and as soon as it plane shifts, he dies.
Exactly. As soon as
Unless
he
you can figure out
arrives,
a way to
as
get away
soon
from
as he arrives home in Mechanus, he dies.
on his home
My
plane,
daughter
even, which
just
means it's
walked by.
permanent.
My daughter just walked by and said, out of context, that's terrifying.
In context, that's terrifying.
Yeah, there's no context in which that is not terrifying.
Yeah.
Tell her I said,
Um,
"Welcome to D&D."
You had a bad day.
I
There is
bought her
one way to
Dropout
get out
TV
of
so
this.
she could watch Brennan Lee Mulligan run games.
Nice.
There is one way this Pentadrone gets out of this. If we plane shift again and we don't go to Mechanus, he will die, and then because he's not on his home plane, he will return to his home plane. But if we go to Mechanus next, that poor dude is dead permanently because he's on his home plane. So he'd better hope we go somewhere else.
Better hope we get a good D6 roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, this could be real unfortunate.
All right. Now the Pentadrone stands up.
I have gone over the side of this train. It won't let me move more, but I had more movement. So I'm going to stand on the
I'm just
side
going to
of the
open
train.
the door, which would let you move.
Okay, I'm going to
If you
just move to right here.
great.
'Cause I don't wanna
going
get hit with that.
Stand up and pull himself over and move up on Sliver.
I really hope that the Deva's purview is the jail and not the exterior.
There weren't any
of the jail.
windows.
Let me see your papers. Make sure you have jurisdiction on top of the train.
Well, I
Yeah.
just don't want the door to open and like an angel just punch me into next week. You know, that's
So-
not how I want to go.
The Pentadrone is going to take its 5 attacks on Sliver.
Well, he can't die.
Is there anything? I can-
Pentadrone.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do, unfortunately.
20 to hit.
Was it a naughty 20?
Hot.
Do I even have to answer that? Of course it fucking hits.
What did it hit Charlie?
7 points of bludgeoning damage as one of the arms slams into you. And just as you recover, another one comes, but you duck underneath it because you only rolled a 7. The third arm, however, follows right behind. This is like a whirling dervish of these arms coming at you. That one is a 21,
Yeah, my head is a punching bag. Garrett, let's do that again.
which hits you for another 7 bludgeoning damage as that was 3.
Yes.
2.
And the
Oh, yeah.
fourth
Three,
one swings and gets real close to you, but you just dodge out of the way as the fifth one comes at you with a 21 and hits. So every other one found its target, and this one does also 7 points of damage. All right. Rurik. What you got?
This is gonna be funny. This is gonna require some in the tank thinkies from Scott.
Mhm.
I'm ready.
Okay, I need to find out how many charges it takes. 3 charges. Okay, so Rurik starts walking this way, turns, takes his staff of the mountain, and just taps it on the ground 5 times, and casts erupting earth under it, so that 5 pillars just shoot up under him.
Okay. Yeah.
So I will pull up the spell.
Yeah, please do.
Choose a point you can see on the ground within range. A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a failed save. Additionally, the ground in that area becomes... Oh, that's erupting earth. Hold on. That's not the one I want. It's the pillars one. Moment. Bones of the earth is what I wanted. Okay, 6 pillars of stone to burst from the places on the ground. Each pillar is a cylinder that has a diameter of 5 feet and a height of up to 30 feet. The ground where a pillar appears must be wide enough for its diameter, and you can target the ground under a creature. That creature is medium or small. Oh, damn it. Doesn't work.
Why?
So instead, the 6 pillars are going to be these 3 and these 3, basically walling him in away from me.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Fair enough.
So like that. 1, 2, 3, and then I guess the last one would be
Yep.
there.
All right. Fair enough.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's my movement and my action. That's it.
Right. Sliver.
Okay.
Run.
I
So the intent
disengage.
was to throw him off, but the pillars didn't move him.
Right.
I disengage.
Okay. So
Go-
that is your action.
Yeah. I go stand on the front and I let my cape of many colors flip out behind me, my hair streaming in the wind.
You cut out.
Scream out to the...
Oh, I think his headset did something
Hello?
crazy.
Hello,
Oh, there we
hello,
go.
hello.
Say it again.
I pull out my sword and point it at the forward down the train, and I scream out to these ghosts. Awaken, heroes! Awaken and join the fray! This machine drives into the heart of all that is good. Stop it at all costs! For glory! For all that is lost! For honor! Stop this train!
Shrina would like to take out her pythons to barricade this door underneath me.
Well, okay, let me tell you why I did that. If you'll allow it, the College of Eloquence, it just allows me to persuade people really, really well.
Okay.
And so shouting it out into the void. I know my action is spent, but
All
that's
right.
what I'm doing.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay, here comes. That's a 24.
All right, you do see that there are several of these spectral creatures that you've gotten your attention, and they don't make any noise, but they look to be cheering back with you and turn their attention towards the train.
Everyone is a potential ally to a persuasion bard.
Yeah. I'm
But
just
calling-
concerned about the noises.
Top of the
I
round.
just think we started a war between Alhala and Mechanus. I am concerned.
It happens. But now
I-
Sliver has earned a new nickname, and he is now to be called Aragorn.
Right. Kid, it is your turn.
I will just kind of glance sidelong at Sliver and just sort of kind of narrow my eyes at him a little bit and shake my head.
Sorry.
No, it's, and then how tall are the train cars?
15 feet.
15 feet. I mean, so not much, really.
Right.
All right, so I will just clamber down the other side.
Sure.
So 15 feet of movement will take me to here.
Uh-huh.
So I can get to the other side, basically. This door, is it locked?
You don't have thieves' tools.
I don't have thieves' tools!
Hold on. Let me check.
I never use these.
I would imagine
It was
for
my
safety-
plan all along was to make you give up your thieves tool.
Oh no, I'm reaping what I sow.
Oh my
Banging my
god!
hands on the door.
Consequences of my actions. But I would
Always
think,
buy
I
back
think
up.
OSHA
these tools.
compliance, the door should be unlocked for the safety of the people inside in case there's a fire.
It is not locked.
Good.
Okay.
Then
Good job, Tal'Dori book writer people, for following OSHA compliance.
then I will just. I mean, we're here to. I'll just open it. Fuck it.
A massive furnace dominates the interior of this noisy car. Two spherical modrons shovel coins and gems and other trinkets into the roaring fire, while a brawny 9-foot-tall automaton guards a treasure-filled fuel cart nearby. Faster! Bellows the deep disembodied voice. Let me add these folks to the
Roll
map.
versus distraction, apparently.
Treasure?
Yeah. This is
What
the
fucking monsters?
this is the
Ashton
picture.
and Kid would like open the.
And Ashrina's standing like right across from you. Oh my god, this is hateful. Ashrina feels in her bones that this is a hate crime.
That's not what a hate crime is. Well, I hated it.
Hold
The 15
on.
Right there. Okay,
I
so
really hate that these Modrons are so fucking cute.
That's a matter of opinion.
So 15
I would like to
feet
keep
movement
Glitch
there,
as our
20 feet of
friend.
movement. Okay, so I've done 20 feet of movement. Got glasses on. I still have to like squint to count the
I mean-
squares.
Welcome to my world.
Do we really want to keep Glitch?
I do.
Fair.
We just
Yeah,
send
you
him
don't-
to
you don't
the
ha- you don't-
goblin farm like every other one of the friends we keep.
All right, kid, continue your turn. You should be able to see them in there.
Huh. On a scale of 1 to 10, how surprised are they?
They're very surprised.
Good. Good. I'm going to surprise him further by stabbing the ever living shit out of him, hopefully.
Okay.
Which really won't help us because he's inside and can't fall off the train, not dead.
Right, but it's
push
got
him
to
into
move
the
at
oven.
some point, and we got to break the train, right?
That's
so,
true.
like, I mean, he's gonna. I got.
to do.
When all you have's a hammer, you know, like.
Well played. Everything is a fucking nail.
That's all I'm saying. So that, because they are surprised, is a crit.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know how to give myself a crit.
Hold down shift when you're doing damage. I
Yeah.
Hold
believe.
down shift.
But
We'll
don't
try
forget
that.
sneak attack.
Make sure you give yourself sneak attack first.
Yeah. All right, we'll try that.
That's
There it goes.
That's a lot of stuff. So third, that's all that. And then I'm gonna re-roll that 1 on the D8, make it a 4, so add 3 more to that for 39 points of damage.
All right. So you definitely send your rapier inside and clamber around in this giant automaton and do some damage. You definitely have its attention.
I
Looks down and
bet.
goes, "My word, I've been stabbed."
Right.
How dare you rogue, you blackguard. I'm sure that's exactly what he's thinking instead of just "Ah!" And that's what I got. So no, wait, yeah. I can bonus action hide in the, like I can kind of step back a little bit, make it a little bit harder for him to smack me back.
Just Scrooge
Also,
McDuck
bonus
into
action,
the.
kick him in the teeth.
Well, he can't. He can't zippity zoodah like I can.
I cannot.
Yeah, but don't
Are
you have
you-
You should declare coins as a monk weapon.
Are you good?
I am
Kid?
good. Yeah,
All right.
I don't have anything else to do. I have stabbed. I have disengaged. I have put a tiny bit of distance.
Don't you get a
And you'll hear me kind of shouting out the back of the car like help.
don't you get a bonus action offhand attack or
Bonus
empty-handed
action to
attack?
disengage
Oh.
is what I did this turn. And until second level, when I get my rapier as a monk weapon, it is a martial weapon, technically not a monk weapon. I can't follow up with a strike.
Gotcha. Garrett.
Second level, I can do that.
All right, see what's going on. I do see, if I'm reading the map right, this pentagon could just freely walk north if it wanted to.
Correct.
All right. Well, not anymore.
All right.
That is a 28
Definitely hits.
for 7 damage, and I'm going to try to push him off the train.
Okay. Hold on. Give me a second before you do that.
Yep.
He is not unconscious or prone yet. Go ahead and roll.
That is a 18.
And he also rolls an 18, which
So he's
goes to the defender.
Okay. Second attack. For no reason.
Don't bother rolling the damage.
Okay. Well,
because he's going to end up with
one hit point.
Hit point.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll stand there until everybody's in the other car. That's fine. That's my ideal anyway. Okay. I'm done.
All right. Ashrina.
Oh. I know these things won't die. I want to break so jump over to here. That's a big fucking dude. Oh, this is an idea. I don't know how train engines work. Ashrina sure as shit doesn't know how train engines work.
Huh?
I see hot, right? You said it's hot? Furnacey?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. I am going to take out of my purse of holding a bottle of Offenclanger's, 2 bottles of Offenclanger's finest whiskey. And I'm going to chuck the bottle use my attack to chuck the first bottle of whiskey into the furnace and use my bonus action to chuck the second bottle into the furnace.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So roll me an attack roll with actually just basically a dex check because you don't have proficiency with thrown bottles.
Okay. So that's the
Just a
left
dex-
column, right? Like an ability check?
Yes.
Okay.
You got this.
15?
Absolutely. So that bottle goes hurling towards this fire. It hits the what you see is like the molten treasure that's been slowly melting and being consumed, and it goes boom. Please roll me 66.
You just fireballed them.
27?
So a blast comes out of that fire. Immediately would have like turned those two little monodrones to cinder. However,
They can't die.
they reform slightly melted versions of themselves, and they have 1 hit point. And how much did you say? 27?
27.
You kind of had the opposite idea of what I did.
Well, I don't have water in my inventory, so I've looked very hard for anything liquid, and the only liquid I have on my person is alcohol.
Now go ahead and roll your bonus action one, because you said you were checking 2 of them.
Yup. That one's only going to be a 9.
That one shatters on a piece of metal beforehand and doesn't get alcohol into the fire.
Okay. Does the first one look like it had any effect on the engine, or do I feel like the train is going faster?
Yeah, you just kind of boosted it a little bit.
But
You hit that nitrous.
Right.
that's what I was afraid of, but had to try it.
But a great idea. Up top, the Pentadrone is going to take 5 attacks on Garrick.
Yeah.
First arm. 13 will miss.
Mhm.
Second arm. 18.
I'll hit.
That hits.
Yep. Oh, yep.
Is that
Yes,
a-
it does.
Bird?
What's that?
It's my cat.
You said 18 hits?
He's
Absolutely.
got a little toy
That's
in
my
his
AC.
back that it chirps and it rolls around.
Oh.
But he's chasing it in the other room.
Actually, hold on a second. Let me double check something because it doesn't. Give me 1 minute.
It
I just got to
listed
double
it
check.
as miss, so I don't know what. you
Yeah,
have.
I forgot. It's my base AC is 18, but I do have my cloak of protection, so it's 19. So it
Okay.
did miss.
So take back that 5.
Okay.
Third attack is a 19. That one will
That
hit.
hit. That will hit.
Oh man. Guys, I
Fourth
got bad
attack.
news.
Hmm?
My last 2 bottles of
13.
Offenklingers.
Oh no!
Wow.
I've gone through
And
7
the
bottles.
5th attack misses.
Yep.
So it whirls around, only making contact once.
Yep.
In here, monodrone number 1. Dun, dun.
I feel like when they come back to life, they should just have to take a full turn to be like, whoa, what the fuck?
You see, he just continues to shovel fuel
Oh.
into the
Damn.
engine, into the furnace. However, the shield guardian,
I would like to reaction and just close the door.
What happened last time somebody got closed in the door of the room with a giant?
Hashtag too soon.
It's been a couple episodes now.
So, thanks, Ashwina.
And this large automaton is going to smash down with both fists at Kid.
Can he see Kid? Kid hid.
What did
Kid
I
hid.
No, I just got into the corner. I didn't have an
Oh,
action
I thought-
left to hide. I just got
Never
away.
mind then.
With a 20,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Kid is technically closer to the pile of treasure. So that's why
Also, I
it's going
just
after Kid.
stabbed the ever living shit out of it.
So 11 points of bludgeoning damage as the fist pounds down on top of your head. Second attack
Okay.
is a 13. It swings and you dodge out of the way. Rurik.
I probably should have used my reaction to half that.
You can if you want to use it.
Yeah,
10,
I think I will. 5,
15, 20,
back. Yeah, let's round down.
25. Okay, Justin as a player needs permission because Rurik would do something very dumb. And I'm going to explain.
Who are you asking?
The fair question.
Ashrina.
Oh no.
So Amanda. So Rurik knows that you are a rogue, and we're of the level that a rogue would have evasion. So he would be casting a spell that includes you in the area. However, he doesn't know that this is not a reflex save or a dexterity save. It's a constitution save, and therefore evasion doesn't work. But I do not want to hurt your character.
Oh, fuck me up. I don't care.
Okay. So Rurik
Do your
climbs
thing.
down, sees a big fire, sees that we started going faster, holds up a reaches into his pocket and pulls out a cone-shaped prism and kind of aims it, and cone of cold straight down the line.
Nice.
Uh-huh. Can't wait to die.
Yeah, that hurts.
So yeah, this is a 6th level spell. Or 5th level spell, sorry. I'm also like the intent is to get the cold into the furnace.
I fully understand.
So here's the con save, DC 16.
Sorry.
And here's the damage.
Scott,
Okay,
stop rubbing your
okay.
nipple.
So
Uncanny dodge.
I will be doing that. Because,
all right.
ow.
So as this happens, right, you do see that the monodrone should be shattered to pieces by this cone of cold, but they regain that one last hit point magically somehow. And you do a significant amount of damage to the shield guardian. But more importantly, that ice hits this furnace, and you just hear the most hideous sound, and your bodies all lurch forward as the train shifts into this change of pace, and that's where we're going to go to break.
It's fine. I uncanny dodge it and I'm still green, so.
Well, you can understand that as a player, I wanted to make sure you were okay with it.
Of course.
Fuck me
All
up.
right, folks, we're going to refresh our drinks, take a quick bathroom break, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. We'll see you soon.
Yahoo!
Thank God, I have to pee so.
Apple pie. Supper's done, you rest your feet. Now you're needing something sweet. Your wife steps up to your surprise. You see fresh cow milk and apple pie. Everyone loves apple pie. Everyone means so do I. Everyone loves apple pie. Everyone means so do I. but some's too damp and some is sour, some is made with too much flour. If you want the best you can't deny, gotta go see Mr. Brightside. Apple pie, you're the apple of my eye. Apple pie, you are the best. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest. Soft and flaky, crusty, yum. I gotta go and get me some. Granny's apples, the whitest flesh, reddest skin, Brightside's the best. Apple pie, my apple pie, you're the apple of my eye. Apple pie, you are the best. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest.
This is called the Ballad of a Crossbow called Whisper.
Sitting in a dusty storage room, lonely and forsaken, made of wood and leather and bone. Magic in the making, hung a hand crossbow just hanging on the wall, waiting for a loving hand to call. Well, someone snuck right in, opened up a bin, and the magic crossbow tasted fresher air. And they waited just a while, and with a little smile, gave it right away without a care, to shoot a bear. Well, the boy took it reverently in hand, and the teacher took a very guiding stand. So the learning how was quick and accurate. A goblin's heart was the first thing it would hit. The whisper is its name, it is the evil's bane. It can hit a fly at 101 paces. So smile now and abide, 'cause a whisper's on your side, and the enemy is busy running scared, 'cause they don't dare. You get your first heist, the museum's a job. Got a crazy, dangerous egg we gotta rob. You sneak past security, and what's your reward? I find my paladin upstairs, macking on a guard. Well, now's not the time, buddy. Now's not the time. I tell you, now's not the time. Well, you sneak into the bathroom, the vents to scout. Could lead up to the attic, gotta check that out. Another lady's in there, and what do you think? You make a big commotion, push her head in the drink. Well, now's not the time. Now's not the time. No, now's not the time. Robin, little garden gnome, a devil costume. He's racist and he's ugly, he's such a buffoon. The plan is set, we're bound to bring a heavy barrage, but our cleric's out getting a full body massage. Now's not the time. the time. Now's not the time. Break and enter to a manor, got a cult to bust. Keep it on the lowdown, no muss, no fuss. You're getting all the clues, are you feeling smug? You find your partner trying to steal the living room rug. No, now's not the time. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Well, we're gonna sneak into the prison, so says the boss. Gotta find the key to treasure, take it off a dwarf. All our plans are still congealing, but here's the rub. Our buddies rubbing elbows trying to start a fight club. No, now's not the time. Now's not the time, my friend. No, now's not the time. So we're distracting the warden with sweet talking wine. My friends are in the next room committing the crime. A bad idea comes calling, maybe because of my youth. You start to tell the warden, just confessing the truth. No, no, now's not the time. Now is not the time. Now's not the time. What is life about? It's all so confusing. Why am I here? What leaf have I turned? What is life about? It's always amusing. Better stand clear, you've already been burned. We struggle for treasure, we struggle for gold, they struggle for glory. Here's what I've been told, they struggle for power, to lead or be led. Is all life a struggle until I lie dead? What is life about? It's all so confusing. Why am I here? What leaf have I turned? What is life about? It's always amusing. Better stand clear, you've already been burned. Hold the truth in your hand, then it is gone. You think it goes one way, but it's the other one. Complexion's changing, won't ever be fixed. We are grandfathers, fathers, and yet we are sons. If you ever find the truth, admit you were wrong. If you want your salvation, I'll give you a song. When the world's on your shoulders, you're down on your knees. Will greed ever die? Will there ever be peace? What is about? It's all so confusing. Why am I here? What leaf have I turned? What is life about? It's always amusing. Better stand clear, you've already been burned. Apple pie. Supper's done, you rest your feet. Now you're needing something sweet. Your wife steps up to your surprise. You see fresh cow milk and apple pie. Everyone loves apple pie. Everyone means so do I. Everyone loves apple pie. Everyone means so do I. But some's too damp and some is sour. Some is made with too much flour. If you want the best you can't deny, gotta go see Mr. Brightside. Apple pie, you're the apple of my eye. Apple pie, you are the best. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest. Soft and flaky, crusty, yum. I gotta go and get me some. Granny's apples, the whitest flesh, reddest skin, bright side's the best. Apple pie, my apple pie, you're the apple of my eye. Apple pie, you are the best. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest.
This is called the Ballad of a Crossbow called Whisper. Sitting in a dusty storage room, lonely and forsaken, made of wood and leather and bone. Magic in the making, hung a hand crossbow just hanging on the wall, waiting for a loving hand to call. Well, someone snuck right in, opened up a bin, and the magic crossbow tasted fresher air. And they waited just a while, and with a little smile, gave it right away without a care to shoot a bear. Well, the boy took it reverently in hand, and the teacher took a very guiding stand. So the learning how was quick and accurate. A goblin's heart was the first thing it would hit. Whisper is its name. It is the evil's bane. It can hit a fly at 101 paces. So smile now and abide, 'cause a whisper's on your side, and the enemy is busy running scared, 'cause they don't dare.
You get your first heist, the museum's a job. Got a crazy, dangerous egg we gotta rob. You sneak past security, and what's your reward? I find my paladin upstairs, macking on a guard. Well, now's not the time, buddy. Now's not the time. I tell you, now's not the time. Well, you sneak into the bathroom, the vents to scout. Could lead up to the attic, gotta check that out. Another lady's in there, and what do you think? You make a big commotion, push her head in the drink. Well, now's not the time. Now's not the time. No, now's not the time. Robin, little garden gnome, a devil costume. He's racist and he's ugly, he's such a buffoon. The plan is set, we're bound to bring a heavy barrage, but our cleric's out getting a full body massage. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Break and enter to a manor, got a cult to bust. Keep it on the lowdown, no muss, no fuss. You're getting all the clues, are you feeling smug? You find your partner trying to steal the living room rug. No, now's not the time. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Well, we're gonna sneak into the prison, so says the boss. Gotta find the key to treasure, take it off a dwarf. All our plans are still congealing, but here's the rub. Our buddies rubbing elbows trying to start a fight club. No, now's not the time.
From our break, we are Dicey Decisions in our Finding Purchase campaign. Rurik, our druid, just cast a cone of cold into a furnace that was powering a locomotive. So let's resolve that.
Yeah.
I need everyone to roll me dexterity saving throws, please.
And nobody gets my +3 but me.
A 20. Naughty 20.
That is
23.
20. That is a 29.
If you have spider climb, you would do it with advantage, I should say.
Fuck, I'm rolling again. I mean, I didn't beat my original 21, but I tried.
All
I
right.
find it funny that the paladin has the highest dex save.
You all hold on. However, the
Pentadrone?
Pentadrone, let's see.
Did they make the Goofy scream?
No, they make the screams of terror as they get sucked up into the bottom of the train and die over and over and over again.
The Pentadrone falls off the train.
Bye. Sorry, buddy.
Well, the train stops, so the winds are slowing down. So probably they just fall at this point.
Let's see.
Although the image of a 5-yard Pentadrone flailing as he falls through the air is kind of funny. Sadly.
The Shield Guardian oddly holds on.
The what now?
The Shield Guardian.
The shield guardian, the guy standing next to me, beating the shit out of me.
Well,
Does he get 5 attacks?
Jack, you have your mic up.
I was just wondering if he gets 5 attacks.
No. The Shield Guardian, no.
6.
But the 2 monodrones inside are both prone.
All right then.
As they go falling down, and the fire is immediately out. And
I'm sure that Roderick
fault.
I'm sure Roderick felt that. Actually, I don't know. He's an extra dimensional to space. He might not have felt that.
Maybe not. All right, it is now Sliver's turn.
Describe to me, can I see in the door of the engine car?
Yeah, you see there's a large automaton, looks like it is steadied itself in the center of the car.
All right, I'd like to hop down there. Is the train completely stopped?
Yeah.
I'd like to hop down there. I see the shield guardian. I point at it. Let me see what I call this spell. I had names for all my spells.
Bob. You named it Bob.
I don't think I named this one. Bummer. I say, go fuck yourself and cast levitate on it so that it just floats up. Let's see if that works.
Is there a saving throw for that?
There is. I have to play my guitar, my mandolin. It is I guess when I do it, the creature's gonna go ahead and save. So let's see if that works.
Yeah, target it.
Oh wait. One creature of your choice that I can see rises up to 20 feet, remains suspended. I can do anything that weighs up to 500 pounds. An unwilling creature gets a con save.
Okay.
Bummer. All right, you can roll a con save. That sucks.
Why does it suck?
Sucks for me because I know those things have a high con.
Got a 19 on my con save.
Yeah, he doesn't float. I'd say shit and try to get out of his line of sight. Okay, that's my turn. Oh, can I still yell at the ghost? Come on, let's get him!
You do see the ghosts have started to like attack the train, but there's no effect. They can't affect the material,
Okay.
like the actual physicality of things.
Well, that's a bummer.
But it looks impressive.
My ability works.
So, monodrone number 1 stands up from prone and begins trying to reignite the fire.
How big would you say these monodrones are?
Let me look. They're medium-sized creatures, so they're humanoid-sized.
How heavy would you say they are?
Catapult!
Probably somewhere around maybe 120 pounds.
Oh, Jesus. Well, hefty motherfuckers.
Well, they're
All right.
made of metal.
I was hoping they were hollow, thin metal. Okay.
Kid, it's your turn.
What an unfortunate plane to be in, kid. Or whoever rolled that fucking dice. Too big to fit in my bag.
What you got there, kid?
I've been trying really hard to figure that out, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, on the one hand, we did what we came here to do, and it's probably time to think about leaving. On the other hand, they can still start this train back up pretty easily, probably. So I don't know if we have accomplished our goal. We can't kill any of these things.
We've disrupted their
'Cause they
severe
can't die.
German scheduling.
I do wonder, though, the shield guardian isn't actually alive.
Says
The
who?
Construct.
pentadrones kept getting the pentadrones kept getting up.
Yeah, but they're alive. Maybe they're constructs too. I don't know, but like the shield guardian is created through a spell, I believe. So I don't know. Maybe it'll be different. But yeah, I need to start
Well,
figuring out an exit strategy.
Optimism, I guess. Never heard anybody. Ashrina, you are standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you are adjacent. Thank you. Try to attack him. How's a 19?
Oh yeah, I'm like standing in 4 squares. I'll just put right there.
That definitely hits.
Will it be different? How's a 27 damage?
He definitely looks damaged.
Feels
Well, that's not great, Bob. I am going to take my bonus action to disengage. And then I guess he's in all 4 of those squares. There is nowhere I can go, huh? There are no unoccupied squares.
Yep.
I guess I'll stay there.
All right.
I'm effectively pinned in with stuff that will never die.
Dedicated movement to get down the side of the train, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's I can't move. There we go. 30. Let me check something. And it's a bonus action, so I'll use my action to dash and get into the car. He's blocking it, so I guess as far as I can go is I can't really. The door's blocked. I have movement left. I'm trying to figure out where I can get to. 5, 10, 15, 20. I can get to there. I'm standing on one of the coal carts, but I'm there.
That's actually the cart full of treasure.
Even better. And as a bonus action, I am casting Compelled Duel on the Guardian.
Okay.
You bonus action dashed.
No, I action dashed. I'm
He
not a
full
I'm not a
action
rogue.
dash. He's not a rogue. Yeah.
Full action dash. Got it.
Okay. Does that trigger a save?
It does.
He got a 14.
That fails. The DC is 15. So, if he attacks anybody but me,
go.
he has disadvantage on the attack.
Okay. Ashrina.
Cool. This. Oh, I'm not. I can't ping it. These 2 levers on the wall. Are they labeled at all?
They are not.
Well, I got no better ideas. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 to here, and I'm just gonna. Are they both in the up position?
They're both in the down position.
I hate that.
Okay.
Scott.
Right.
When I talk to the
I'll
monodrone,
do better, I guess. I don't know.
when we talk to the monodrone in the murder car, it answered my questions truthfully, right? Like it couldn't. Okay, I'm just gonna look at the monodrone in front of me and say, "Do these turn the train off?" And point to the levers. Great. Cool. Okay.
All right.
What can I do here? I don't really have a whole. No, because I can't die. Okay, cool. Instead, I would like to try and. Can I try and shove Monodrone 1 back towards this door here at the top?
Okay.
So an athletics check. And I am not raging because I did not do damage last turn. So just a 14.
And I got a 15 in acrobatics to get out of the way, so you do not shove him.
Damn. Okay. Can I use my bonus action to try and cut his arm off so that he cannot light fire? I have dagger.
So you're attempting to
I'd like to attack
him, not disarm him.
Yeah, de-arm. Fully de-arm him.
Okay. Give me a attack roll.
How's a 26?
And I need to see how much damage you would be doing.
Well, it's just with the dagger, and it's my offhand. So that's just a d4. 1?
So you do nick him. He looks like he would fall over, but he regains that hit point, and his arm is not cut off.
Okay. So he regains the hit point. Does it look like any sort of damage that I did to the arm? Does it look like it's sealed back up? Or do I get the sense that I potentially could take this thing's arms off?
You probably could take its arms off.
Okay.
Because it is a construct.
Second question. What is he using to try and relight this fire?
It looks like there's a lighting mechanism inside the chamber of the furnace.
He's trying to relight the pilot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, okay, that's all the things that I can do.
All right. So this other one gets up and begins helping him. Attempt to relight it.
Kick it in the face as a reaction?
Meanwhile, the shield guardian going to attack Garrett. Because it is compelled to do so.
Yep.
Why is there a fucking missile marker on? I like that there was just a giant missile marker on top of Kid for a second there.
First attack. Natural 1.
I don't.
Yeah.
Second attack. With an 18.
That misses.
All right. Rurik, your turn.
I am trying. What is the furnace made out of? Metal's a form of stone, right?
No.
I would argue it depends on the universe. In D&D, no. In the universe of Avatar: The Last Airbender, yes.
It's a mineral. I mean, my spell could be called Mineral Shape, right?
It could be.
Jesus
It's
Christ,
not, though.
Marie, they're minerals.
5.
You don't go to minerals.
Rub some rabbit fur on my staff and shoot a lightning bolt straight down the line.
Okay, then.
Not.
30 points of electricity damage.
Okay. That definitely hurts them. However, the 2 monodrones re-heal back up to 1. But they are prone.
Back prone again. Haha. Gotta take an action to stand up, you fucks.
And then step out of the doorway.
Okay, Sliver.
The shield guardian still has not yet gone down once.
No, he hasn't.
It is still okay. So we don't know if he's going to collapse or not exactly yet. Though I have a suspicion.
You also, as typical, you fought shield guardians before. They do regenerate normally as well. So you are up against some of that.
That's rude. We didn't get him permission to do that.
Sliver.
Yeah. Looking around at this machine, at this train, at the furnace, do any parts of it look magical?
There are some magical items in the pile of treasure.
Okay.
Or magical
What a
looking items.
Fucking crime.
All right.
This is unlawful.
The shield guardian, I would know that golems are infused with like some magic brought them to life. I'm going to try to dispel magic on the shield guardian. Let me see. One creature, object, or magical effect. When I cast it at 4th level or higher, automatically end the effects of a spell on the target. Okay. I'm going to cast it at 5th level. Dispel magic on the shield guardian's head. Whatever that means to you, the sight, the ability to think. I'm going to try to eliminate magic on its head. Oh, never mind. I can't do it at 5. I'll do it at 4. Alrighty, cast raries. So 4th level, dispel magic.
This is interesting.
Maybe I have to pick the whole creature. I don't know, but I'm just going for its head.
Okay, what happens when you dispel a golem?
It goes inert. It's just a piece of metal and whatever.
You're inert.
True.
I don't
We're
know
all-
if that is that there is a targetable spell.
Well, if you rule that I can't do it, that's fine. I'll come up with something else.
I just don't know that there's a source of magic targetable,
Gotcha.
right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. In that case, I shall not do that. In that case, I'm going to strum my mandolin and call down greater invisibility upon Kid.
Okay.
Is that a touch or can you cast it from afar?
Shit, that's a question that I need to answer.
Sorry, I don't mean to thwart all of your plans.
Nope, it's touch. Okay, can't do that.
You
Recalling my
can go in and touch them.
No, I'm not walking in there.
Okay.
I don't want to touch that thing.
Saying you can
Gross.
get to him. So
Yes, I could. All right, then. Let's see what happens if I polymorph. I'm going to try to polymorph this thing with the wisdom save and make him, as the spell suggests, a caterpillar cocoon. He's going to be a pupa if he fails.
polymorph.
Polymorph transforms a creature that I can see within range into a new form. An unwilling creature must make a wisdom save to avoid the effect.
Polymorph is a great plan.
It's actually a fantastic plan.
Unless he passes his wisdom save.
Correct, but that's just,
Which,
I mean,
yeah.
It's still a good plan. It's still a good plan.
All right, then I'm going to hit cast, and hopefully that makes him auto-save. Let's see.
Do you have him? Yeah, if you've got him
Oh, I didn't have him
targeted.
targeted, did I? There we go. Cast.
If you swallow a caterpillar from
Yes, it will
polymorph,
kill it.
do you have the Thanos Ant-Man situation where it's just
Heck
going to
yes.
explode from inside?
yes.
I mean, I'm not thinking of doing it. I'm just, as Justin, I'm imagining the tactical ideas.
Mhm.
I would say that Ant-Man is not, even though he swells up, Thanos' gut is still strong enough.
The evil mastermind that serves like snails at a party that aren't actually snails but are like elephants.
Well, I'll never eat anything at an NPC's house ever again.
Rations only for me, thanks.
Oh, sorry, Lord Percival. Your food will explode inside of me. No, thank you. I've got hot girl tummy problems. Don't want it.
So he rolled a natural 1 on his wisdom saving throw, which gives him a natural 1.
Okay.
What does he turn into?
A caterpillar pupa, and I holler out, "That pupa is the guardian! Don't step on it! Don't hurt it! Stop the train!"
Throw it off the train.
Read my mind.
Put it in your pocket.
I don't want that thing.
The train's
Nope.
not moving. If you throw it off, it'll just land on the ground and crawl back up.
Good.
Aren't we
We're
in
not
the air?
We're traveling in the air.
We're on the ground.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Before we make assumptions, we're not on the ground, right?
No, but you are stopped.
Are we plummeting?
No.
Okay. How
We're
far
on
off the
tracks
ground
that
are
are
we?
floating, I guess.
You'd have to be outside and take a look.
Oh.
What's the name of the monodrone?
Doesn't have a name that you know of.
1643.
Yeah.
All right. So it is anything else, Sliver?
That's all I can do.
All right. Monodrone stands up from prone and begins trying to light the fire again. Kid.
Well, all of a sudden I have a chrysalis in the ground in front of me and not a shield guardian, which makes me really happy. So I'm going to stop targeting that. Very, very gingerly.
Trying.
Cradle it in your
Actually,
dexterous
before.
fingers.
Yeah, I will pick it up extremely carefully. I will move to here and I'll open this door.
Okay. Not a problem.
What is in there?
It's just a little platform
So, like-
outside. You're now
Okay, it is
back
outside.
Yes.
Okay, so I will stand by the edge and I will just drop the pupa off the
All right.
edge of the train.
Unto
Goodbye.
thee, I say, yeet.
Good enough.
I would eat.
Yeah. And then I will come back in here. Can I kind of get access to the furnace, like around the monodrone from here? Is it kind of reach in there as well? Is that possible to
What
reach?
is your intent?
So the I can see the mechanism that they are fiddling with, the pilot light or whatever, to try and restart this thing. I would just like to jam a dagger in it, like, be honest,
Okay.
and see if I can't break it.
They are kind of in the way for you to do something like that.
Can I say something as a free
They're
action
in the way.
not on my turn, Scott?
Sure.
Kid, I need you to move out of the way.
Can do. And I will just move over
Okay.
here.
All right, Garrick.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the concentration on compelled duel since the dude's gone.
Oh, that pupil was compelled to fight you.
He was.
He was gonna
And I
puke
look
all
towards
over
the
you.
monodrome and say, my brothers, I am
Metapod
so
uses
sorry that I
hardened.
have to do this to you. But I am casting Moonbeam centered right here. So, where is the circle?
They're just in a death loop.
Correct. Which means they cannot start the train. I just, for some reason, how do I, what? There we go. Enter circle. So
Are we
basically,
the
yes, right now we are. But see, once I drop the concentration, they won't die anymore. But right now, we need to keep
We're doing
dying
this
so
for
that we could just finish this and go.
So every round it's mother.
Correct.
Can I say something?
We're doing
out
this
of
for
my
family.
turn.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I did.
Fill your bag with those items. Get the treasure and then let's go.
I'm
So-
way ahead of you, buddy.
Oh yeah,
So
I know.
reading the description of Moonbeam, just so you see what it says. It says specifically, when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So every time their turn comes up, they're taking 2d10 radiant damage immediately. So they won't be able to do anything to
Well, so they take 2d10.
Mhm.
They gain a hit point back and they're prone, so they stand up as part of their move and they begin to try to light it.
Yeah, but they have to start over every time because every round they're going to die again.
Correct.
So it'll slow them down for sure.
Oh yeah, you definitely have a nice loop going with it for
Yeah.
sure.
Yep. Okay,
So
that's
if
all I'm going to do.
If that's your plan, that's fine. We can probably drop out of initiative as long as you hold the concentration on that. And there's nothing that's going to break that. So what is everybody else doing?
While these
filling our
poor
bags with
things.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The problem is we
Am
don't know
I-
if and when Roderick got out.
You don't.
Well, right, and that's the other thing too. So the other thing that I would like to do is I would like to do my very best to foul up the whatever the starting mechanism is. I guess I
Can't
would
one of
with a dagger.
you cast message?
You have to be able to see him.
No, you don't. Not with message.
Oh, I thought you did.
Mm-mm. You just point in a direction.
He's also in a sealed extra dimensional
Oh, the
space.
extra dimensional
I don't know how
rolled over
that
by a
works.
diva.
I've got
Yeah,
message. Let me tell you what.
Yeah,
it says.
usually
You can
there's
try.
a caveat in the spell, like if they are on the same plane, but technically they're not.
I
so
don't
know how
I
that
can
would
try
work.
it. It's a
Yeah,
cancel.
try it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
All right. I point my finger toward where I think the master is, and I whisper, "Train stopped. How are you? You may reply to this message."
You hear him grunt and say, "A little busy."
Oh.
He's alive, guys. He's still alive. He said
He's
he's a little
pooping.
busy.
soy pooping.
He had Taco Bell.
Before I start
so
scooping
basically-
treasure, can I reach over and stab through that mechanism since I'm on this side of the robots in their death loop?
You guys have them in the death loop, so you're able to dismantle the mechanism that would light the fire as well. Yeah, we don't have to.
Sick. And then I'm just gonna take my purse of holding and do a swoop and just
I'm
scoop
doing
up
one of
as
those
much
with her,
treasure as
yeah.
I can.
Okay.
I will go for the magical items, like take priority. Like I'm kind of like going for the items with priority, right? Like
Sure.
looking for
Mhm.
I mean, so
Yeah. I'm not
whatever
really
that
like
ends up looking like.
yeah, I'm not really
Got-
And then
scouring.
honestly, we just need to gather in here, hold hands, and plane shift home. Like that's it. We have the names. We have stopped the train. We have broken
Well,
the
if we
mechanism.
do
We
that,
have freed
if we do
Roderick.
that, I lose concentration on Moonbeam, and then the Planner drones can start the train again.
No, you just
Well,
take
we've
the
also broken the
mechanism
starter for
from-
the.
Yeah, they can't
Okay.
restart the train.
They ha-
They'd have to
They
fix
have
it.
to have to fix their pilot light and
Right,
all
right,
of that again. So we've slowed them down to the point that at least Roderick has a fighting chance to escape. Like there's
Yeah.
nothing more we can do save
Oh, yeah,
like light
you're
the
right.
train
Then
on
let's go.
fire.
I mean,
So-
they gotta,
Throw them
they gotta
overboard.
order a part, and they gotta, they gotta order a part. That's gonna take 2 to
Yeah.
4 business weeks.
We can pitch
They
them
suck.
overboard.
I don't want to go into Moonbeam. I
Yeah.
got blasted with a cone of cold, so I'm out.
Well, they weren't
Um,
fighting if we drop Moonbeam and just throw them over. Whatever.
Scott,
They would start.
Mhm.
Rurik is going to use Spider Climb to go to the top of the prison car and peek over and like assess the damage behind and see if anybody's coming.
There's nothing looks like it's coming this direction. Damage wise, you can't really tell. It doesn't look damaged. It just looks stationary, quiet.
Okay. And then yeah, I will rejoin the group and we can kumbaya the hell out of here.
Agreed.
Can I ask
we hold hands.
another
We hold hands
question?
and plane shift to the basement of the Bright Vagabond
Oh, never mind then.
because we
If we're
know
plane
that place
shifting,
very well.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fill our bags with the shit. Plane shift to the basement of the Bright Vagabond because we know it extremely well. We can all picture it.
All right. Is that the plan?
Mhm.
So,
Does everybody grab hold?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Sliver in case he doesn't.
I know. You gotta force me.
Right in the truck nuts.
Oh,
No.
are you resisting the plane shift spell, Sliver?
don't make me knock you unconscious. 'cause then I
No,
will.
Garrett.
It's too
Garrett
late. You can't.
actually
We've-
convinced me with that
we've-
like.
Oh, that's
24
right.
roll.
Yeah.
He rolled really high, and
Yeah.
the master told me to go.
We've done our best. We've given him a fighting chance. We've done everything that we can for him. I guarantee that he's much better equipped to get out of here than we are.
Okay. So you plane shift using the item you retrieved from Glitch, and within an instant, you are standing in the basement of the Bright Vagabond with Ashrita's mother lifting up a frying pan
Mom!
until she realizes it's y'all.
Frying
He
pans,
immediately
too, right?
drops it and hugs you.
God, I shouldn't have shown you that move. You're dangerous now.
Where are we?
I've always been dangerous.
That's fair.
I'm gonna
That's my
hug her
mom.
as well.
Oh, you know my mom.
She opens
We're-
up and hugs.
Yeah.
We're in the basement of we're where you met us to begin with. The basement of the Bright Vagabond.
No, he met us in the bar at the big concert.
Oh, right. Well, we came back here after that.
He's been here before once, I think.
You've been.
Once.
And it occurs to you probably should look in the bag at what you got.
Mhm.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
I will.
It's Christmas
Open up my
morning.
bag and start dumping stuff out. Well, actually, I will just start thinking in my head treasure and pull the treasure out because my bag's fucking full of random shit.
Hey, look,
I-
it's a pentadrone and a shield guardian, and
You know, honestly, I did. That's why I was asking all the questions about the monodrones. I was gonna put them in the bag, but they're too big.
All right.
Whoa! What is that?
Whoa!
I don't want that. I don't need that.
Well, say it out loud. What is it? What is it? What is it?
I'm keeping that. Gilded Mind Flayer skull.
What?
I'm gonna mount that on the bar's wall.
Oh boy, Mithril
Um,
chainmail, silver
need-
horn of Valhalla. Holy crap! Garrick, there's your greatsword you've been begging for.
No, I can't use that.
That's true.
I could, but my strength is an 8.
There you go.
I-
It's 12. Still, my dexterity is much higher.
am 6 to midnight on this horn of Valhalla.
Does the horn of Valhalla call up warriors? Yes.
It does.
Spirits. Yeah, that's
the,
nice.
the silvered greatsword has lots of inscription writing all over it.
Ooh.
What language is it? Anything we know?
I wish I could use it.
Justin knows.
I mean, I'm sure Dan does too. But... I mean, there is a way I could use it, but that's cheesy as hell. Although I was considering it anyway.
Whoa, look at the money we just grabbed.
Woohoo!
Nice packing.
Mm-hmm.
I just go and high five, kid.
Scott, put in 1 electrum.
We
piece.
told them we don't randomly loot things. We very purposefully and specifically loot
methodically.
them. We were not lying at all.
It
Yeah,
is. It is
absolutely.
a language none of you speak.
Damn. This thing looks cool, but it's really heavy. I can't do anything with this.
What's really
Beyond
heavy?
me.
The horn of Valhalla?
The sword. No,
Oh.
the sword, and I'll pull the. Well, I probably don't have. I don't know. I don't know whose bag's got what. I think I probably have mostly all the money, and kid's got all these.
It did say he was going
loot.
after items.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Ashrina's mom. I can't remember her name.
Where did it come from?
Me neither.
Yeah, Ashrina.
Mimi?
What's your mom's
Mimi.
name?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
It's not the Google Doc.
Oh
Are you
no,
sure?
mine won't come
Well,
up.
maybe it is. I don't know.
I always just call her my mom. Her name's Mom.
Miss Jeminder, can you tell me what time of day it is here now?
It's late afternoon.
Thank you.
Is
Let's
Elizabeth
go.
her name? Or is that a different? I think it's
Let's take this sword to the magic shop and either trade it or get more information on it.
It is Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. But I'm still going to call her Miss Jeminder.
As you realize you are back home, safe. It has been a while since you were in Amman.
Yeah, our cart is elsewhere.
Yep. As is your mule as well.
Mhm.
Seraph, no!
That mule's just lucky to be alive.
Fortunately,
First he's
the
gonna put that
Clasp
mule to
has
good
agents
use.
all over this great land of Taldore,
That is true.
and I'm certain I could call in a favor to have our cart returned.
You are able to
Probably wouldn't even be a big favor.
breathe easy and take some much deserved time off.
Or can we? We've
yeah.
got these burning names in our souls.
Let's-
Hey kid, when you call in your favor, can you ask them to bring Glitch with them?
Sure.
Bring our robot and our cart and our mule.
And with that, we will end tonight's adventure, and you may level up to level 10.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yay.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. We are Dicey Decisions. This is our Finding Purchase campaign. We have 2 more massive heists left. in this campaign, and excited to see where this wraps up. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Right.